exertion. That's not why I signed up for Dungeons and Dragons.
I signed up to roll dice and make something else do the physical exertion.
Exactly.
Okay. That should be
Hello!
fine.
Alright.
I can hide behind the microphone. Yes.
But yeah.
Don't hide.
Scoot in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Be part of the microphone.
We live.
Huzzah!
That's good to hear, because if we were undead, I wouldn't be able to heal anybody.
Alexis's wish is for us all to be undead.
Because then she's going to reveal she's playing a necromancer the entire time.
Just really good animal handling checks.
Bones. Oh, the bones.
So, as every session does, it starts with the talking you through the taking of the cartridge and gently placing it in your modified Nintendo 64 home entertainment console that has been modified for internet because
And multiplayer.
and multiplayer online. Yeah.
And probably other features that we've discussed.
And
Motion
haven't discovered yet.
controls and
Motion.
There was motion controls, minigames.
Yay.
Although
Virtual reality.
when it boots up, you don't get to choose a save file because the save file was made for you.
dun dun.
When you come back to the Spirit Temple, the lingering taste of the potion that you just drank is pretty much on the forefront of your attention as it restores vim and vigor, as it were. In front of you lies a massive set of stone doors. Umar, what are the thoughts going through your head?
Once I get done with this, I can just get married and own a bunch of otters or something. I don't know. But we're almost there.
Jitsuko, what's going through your head?
I hope nobody dies. I'd really like to go home. And I'd like to go home, knowing that I left nobody dead. I'd really like to go home.
Okay.
Healer life.
Cool. What thoughts are going through your head?
I hope I make them proud.
Poco, what thoughts are going through your head?
At least if this is it, I have become the greatest at many things before and will be remembered regardless of my success.
Sierra, what thoughts are going through your head at this moment?
I swear to God, if that princess is not on the other side of this door, in this stupid castle, in this stupid world, I'm gonna scream.
Going to need to place your
Final boss, Zelda.
For a second, I thought Sierra's thing was gonna be, when we're done here, I can just settle down, go get some otters.
I'll go raise
I'm here
otters
for
with
one
Yamara.
thing, and it better be on the other side of that door.
So the chamber in front of you is the chamber you start in. And I'm going to scroll it upward.
Where's my
Is it full of secrets?
D4?
I don't know. Did you search it? Did you scour it?
I did not.
Scroll down.
It
Oh,
has
I
secrets
just
to
can't
you.
see.
That's not what Amara's about.
That's all. Yeah, I'm just blind.
So basically I'm going to scroll this up as you guys ascend. So go ahead and lay down the dice. Dice! And in case you had to ask, the potion was enough for Scorpion Boy too.
He gets like the tiny drop that's left when we're each done.
Yeah, the 6.
Good luck, Kat.
Scorpion boy.
The doors yield to your push, and shadow spills out from the staircase within. You place one foot after another and ascend into the vacuous abyss. It's not that there are many stairs, but haunting sounds and colors taunt your consciousness, making the climb feel like a journey to another world. Flashes of colored light fall on every defenseless surface, like autumn leaves that never make it to the ground. Voices within twist and writhe, their sharpened pitch indecipherable as they fight with their own echoes to rule the stagnant air. Finally, a massive chamber opens out in front of you. A grand center, flanked in the cardinal directions by single platforms suspended over a pit that fades into shadow. Glowing sigils adorn that platform and shed multicolored light into a spiral that feeds up and into a bodiless form. Inside a growing whirlpool of multicolored energy, the thing that you now have been able to identify as a soul shifts and distends, its form contorted and pulled in all directions. Another thing in there, small seed. That doesn't have to be pulled in all directions. Who has Naomi's bottle?
I think it's me.
Yeah. Umar has
It's trembling. Inside this cage of magic, that soul gets pulled and molded, briefly taking forms and shapes. Tendrils, leaves, and teeth as one head after another fights to stay real before dissolving back into that soul, which now appears as though a million invisible blacksmiths were hammering the same molten metal.
You mean this isn't Lon Lon Ranch?
No, we've been over this. We're going to Lakeside Laboratory.
Right now.
God dang it.
Do I have
And
time
you're like,
to
wait.
cast a spell on one of
I think I
us?
need to
You
do some
do?
science.
Cool.
Well, I think we know what spells
Please
Poco
don't die.
is going to
Do
cast.
my best.
You have the armor, you're fine.
I know.
Oh, that's right. You do have the armor.
Yeah.
The bullshit armor.
I've got the money armor.
You have a low AC, don't you, Pogo? Yours is shit.
Mine's terrible.
Pogo,
But he has his buffs.
please survive this.
Okay.
+3 to your deflection bonus
Ooh.
Sure.
for 7 minutes.
Ooh.
Sure.
Hopefully the fight won't go longer than that.
Okay, I'll go ahead and as Poco's like being told not to die, he says, sure. He just starts his cavalcade of many selves.
But each one has like a blue nimbus.
All right, I'm gonna do all my buffs.
Large.
You also have protection from evil.
I exist. I am buff. I am going.
And mirror
Oh.
Nice.
If you take down the DM, you win.
image. Okay, mirror image. I get 5.
So that's how you win D&D.
So I have
The only
5
victory.
mirror images. I'm enlarged, and I am blurred.
With the +3 and protection from evil.
Okay. I'm at 6. We collectively
6
are.
HP.
No, you're full. Everyone's full.
1684.
Oh, monies. Oh yeah, because you have
We
to
gotta take out a
your
loan
money.
to win this fight.
Now we're good.
I
Wait,
hope she
really?
doesn't
You bumped
take
through
that much
Oh, you've only
damage
gone
to
through
the
like
face.
Okay. I was panicking.
Sweet
I was like, you
God,
got
I
this.
hope she doesn't.
He just keeps casting finger of death on her.
She'd be fine. You could cast it every single round till the fight were over, and she'd be fine.
A maximized something or other. Maximized meteor strike. Several of them. It would
At the
take a
same
few.
time.
Can I also cast
Oh,
something on my shadow? How much time do I have?
Depends on how much time you take to, like.
Sweet, I'm gonna at
send
least
stairs.
Owl's Wisdom myself so I can up my DCs. Tuh. There.
So you said these are platforms suspended,
So
so we have to jump.
platform, 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 platform. Shadow, shadow, shadow. shadow,
Okay, and this is all
shadow,
abyss.
shadow,
It's not floor.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you could try to see how far you could look down to see if there was a floor.
Jump it in. Let's go.
Step.
I'm gonna hop over if no one has any objection.
Go for it.
I have
That
a-
sounds like an objection.
That sounds like
Stay focused this time, Koume. You better not get distracted, Kotake. If you screw this up, I know for sure we can get it right this time, Koume. If we don't, there's no shortage of souls to try again.
Two spiraling colors slow, and your eyes adjust to the psychedelia that are assailing your eyes.
Colors weaving into a spire of light.
This is where he's been selling them. Dun dun.
No,
I don't.
No, the souls.
I know.
I'm gonna say no.
I think that merchant guy was less involved than we think he is.
Okay, but
Then she thinks he is.
but this is where they're going. This is where they're testing them. I am no. I'm done with all of these stupid witches.
Fuck the souls. Let's
Let's kill the
I didn't know we were
things.
playing a Souls game.
Ignore the witches. Go for the princess.
So the paper dolls because they're fun, and the dice to represent their actual locations.
Got it.
Got it.
Twin pairs of bulging eyes flank oversized warty noses between great gemstones set in their brows, where hair should be. For one, a flowing mane of fire, and one of ice. Small, frail little bodies straddle broomsticks that ride the air. you've interrupted the ritual of Koume and Kotake, the twin Gerudo witches. As they turn their attention your way, the soul's form, which had been solidifying into a carnivorous four-headed plant, breaks down. Like a marionette whose strings have been cut, the heads fall to the ground, saliva evaporating before it hits the ground. Each limb twists and writhes, losing its solid form. Two of them shrink into bony, slightly transparent arms, the loosened energy falling like layers of limp cloth. The face contorts into a noiseless scream.
We lost focus again, Koume. We got distracted, Kotake. Ah well, waste not, want not.
And one of the witches points a bony finger, and the newly minted big hoe snaps to attention.
A Ferrero Rocher.
That's
A Ferrero
no, it's
Pocher.
serious. Hey.
Empty eyes now shift their focus as tattered robes and a lantern finally take form. All three turn their attention to you.
What's up, nerds?
Yeah.
Roll
I'm
initiative.
going to recommend we focus on the witches.
They fly.
Nat 20.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Pep
Koya
talk
is
done.
here.
I got a 7.
Who has the mirror shield?
Me.
Good. I mean, that makes sense, but figured I'd also ask.
Oh, Umara, take that. I got an 8.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're doing great.
My total is a 24 if you need, or I like 25 if you need the total.
I
Whew.
get on that level.
I also need a ghost. Let's go spooky ghost. What do you got? Okay. So, 24 was the top one, I believe.
That's
Yes.
me.
So, 24 with Koya. The big Poe with 23. BP. Who's next after 23?
Is it a 7?
I got an 18.
That's not
18
a 7.
is probably gonna be it. That is Jitsuko.
11.
11.
Oh dang.
Go.
I had
Did they both roll that bad?
Yeah, they did. 5 and a 3 respectively.
Oh my god!
wow, we did it!
They're really confident in their Poe, and then we're all gonna come bursting out and be like, oh shit.
What did you have?
Oh, I had 8.
Okay, let's reroll the 8.
14.
Okay, 14 beats out 13.
Yeah.
So, Sierra, then Fire. Actually, no, that was Ice.
Why don't you just use their names? Those aren't complicated.
Because I don't remember which one's Fire and which one's Ice!
Do their eyes look like
They
the
also
eyes of the
both
things on
begin
the
with a
screen?
K.
That is literally
I
them.
don't like that.
That is them.
Poco reroll as well?
Oh, on my 11?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Who had, somebody had a 6?
I had a 7.
You had a 7. Okay, no worries.
Get fucked, other witch.
And that is Umara, and then Fire. Cool. I think that's everyone.
So we ensure she doesn't get a turn. We just all Zerg rush fire.
Yeah.
And we will establish proper places. I will have the dolls out because I like them.
They're great.
They're cute.
And I presume they're flying. Great.
Well, they're both over a pit right now, so yeah. How high?
Yeah, we were about to say the
How
same
high
thing.
is it?
How high are we?
This is going to be about 15 to 20 feet up.
The platforms themselves?
Ceilings, I mean.
Okay.
If you were asking about ceilings.
I was asking about the height of the witches.
Height of the witches?
Yes.
That's probably going to be, if that's... It's... Basically, I'm just going to say they are within melee range if you are an adjacent
Great.
square.
That's all I needed. Good to know.
Because that would be so rude if this was just all projectile fight. Just, yeah,
We just
they hang
armor
out-
up Jitsuko and throw her one thing at a time. We just give her one of Umara's weapons, throw her, and hope it hits.
Super trying.
Okay, so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turn is yours.
Okay. I am
You're
going-
perfectly cozy to pass through my space. Just
Cool.
anyone can. My space is.
That's fair. I'm gonna stay where I am for the moment until other people move out of the way. I'm going to draw my bow, notch an ice arrow, and shoot that at the fire.
Okay, roll hit.
Oof. I'm going to take a wild guess. Say a 13 is not going to hit.
We tried our best, though.
We did indeed.
And with the glancing blow, given that that's an elemental aura you're shooting at him, roll the ice damage.
Or wait, I miscalculated my attack bonus and was just looking at my dex bonus for whatever freaking reason. The total is actually 16. I'm gonna still guess that doesn't hit.
Roll the ice damage, please.
Okay. 6. Max ice.
Max ice.
Okay. We got poke time.
Big poke over the panda.
Big poke.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30,
Too close.
40. Poco needs to be in a proper square unless he's in all those squares.
Poco's large.
Poco's
and
large.
all of them.
And therefore in all.
Too close.
It uses a move action to occupy the same space and to do its
Nope.
stupid
I'm not okay with
That got
this.
real close real fast.
Free-
I'm not okay with this.
free.
Does it move through a space that I'm threatening?
Those?
Yes.
Because you have reach.
Uh,
It does.
this one in particular. I don't have a reach weapon out.
It does because it's going to use its move action to end on top of your face.
So does that mean that?
That it triggers a
Oh,
attack of
wonderful.
opportunity. Take your attack of opportunity, please.
Nat 1. Eternal hope. I refuse my first roll being a nat
I
1.
can take one too, right? I can't do anything to the ghost. Never mind.
We're flat-footed because we haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
Never mind.
14.
We're trying our best.
Yep.
Oh, if I'm flat-footed, then I don't get to attack of opportunity either.
I didn't know if you had a feature that said otherwise. You seemed very confident.
Nope, I was just asking. I did not know that rule because I'm a terrible
Rules
DM.
of flat.
Take 3 points of temporary wisdom damage
Me?
Ooh.
as it occupies the same space as you.
I gotta get away from that thing.
Move.
Good thing you owls wisdomed up.
Yeah.
And I think who's this person next to it?
That would be me.
Okay, that's gonna hit. That's a 25.
A little bit.
Take a grand total of 6 points of fire damage as it hits you with its lantern.
I forgot to say that I would meant to activate the money armor, so
Activate it on your next turn.
just gonna do that on my next turn.
You saved money.
I did save money.
Frugality.
12 per turn.
Frugal combat, yes.
Jitsuko, turns now yours.
As Pogo just.
I'm gonna channel the harm. I want to take
Okay.
this thing out.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it, Batman.
This is where we find out. I've
Hold
been
on.
the whole
Sarah's
time.
brain has
Sixes.
glitched. No, not the 6s, not the dice I roll. Pose. Do they respond to both channel to harm or channel to heal? Sarah's brain has glitched.
You have to pick one.
Yes, but I'm trying to remember which ones the pose responded to and which ones I used.
Roll the one that'll damage it. Just say that.
Cool.
Because that's your intent. Because that is a detail that
I want to damage and dispel it to release the soul that's inside. So I'm rolling that one.
It makes a will save or fortitude save?
Will save.
Will
Oh,
save.
it's a will save. D.
What about Lilsa?
C. 20 now because I've got Owl's wisdom going.
I did. That's why I reacted.
That wasn't clear.
Here.
There we go.
It
Four.
fails.
12.
It
No,
fails.
7 and 4 is 11.
It
I
takes,
can count.
takes 11 points as positive energy ripples outward and shakes its form, casting off little like pieces of its phantom clothing.
Just look at the witches. No.
Hi, Poco.
Hi. Any adverse effects for starting my turn in the same square as this incorporeal creature?
No, because as far as that would take 2 hits on the same turn before you get to act.
Okay. Just double checking. I think I can legally attack it. I hope I can legally attack it.
Your arcane strikes have always done it.
It's in the same square as him right now. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If you jump to that platform, you can still reach it.
Yeah. I believe that is what I will do. Pippity poppity.
And in order to do that, you would be leaving its turn.
Yep. It's got to roll versus if it is a summoned evil creature.
It rolled a nat 1, you're fine.
Okay, because I have protected from evil.
Yeah.
blur and mirror image with 5 copies up. So
You're fine.
okay.
Nat ones do nat one things.
So without missing a beat, it's gonna be the master weapon. It's gonna be the sword itself. It doesn't glow against pose, does it?
It's going to be glowing right now because of these wenches in
I
the
won't
room.
apply the extra damage
and
to pose though.
it is a summoned evil thing that was about to be a giant boss.
Oh. Okay. Then let's go ahead and guess that a 15 doesn't hit? 15?
Correct.
Cool. Flanking, 17?
17 does not either.
Okay. That's Poco's whole
Good
turn.
try.
We've gained ground.
We have.
Yep.
Cool. Sierra, turns yours.
Okay. Well, if I remember correctly, I cannot hit a ghost, despite my best intentions.
This is true.
So,
Unless you steal the master weapon. Which I don't think we can do because we already used it this turn.
I think once per round we can toss it.
You can't use it twice for the same.
Got it.
that would be way too much.
But,
Yeah.
Because then it would just be hot potatoing around.
Yeah.
Do I just count these as regular?
Poco's in those squares.
You can,
All of those
you can
squares.
move through them,
Can I-
though.
Because
can-
you're trying to jump
I'm
to a
just trying to
square
pass
that he's
through, yeah.
squeezing.
Then I lariat her to the other side. I assist.
Cheerleader move.
Okay, roll an acrobatics and roll an aid another. Because he's occupying all of those squares.
Sends you flying into the dark abyss.
19.
You're gonna succeed.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
Good acro's good.
Which one's
The blue diamond. D4. That's the word.
this one?
Yes.
Okay, because that's a shade of blue.
Oh, sorry.
and that's-
Sorry.
The non-translucent one.
The blue and gray one,
The
like
opaque.
me. Do that count as my full move? Yes.
Would be a move action.
Well then I'm just gonna do another move action.
Okay.
Because I still can't hit them from this far.
Correct.
Oh, you're brave.
And I don't think they're gonna come to me. I think they're gonna hit me from there, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to step on the words.
I don't want to step on the words.
I'm gonna move over here.
Was Al Cthulhu warning you otherwise?
And then I guess Scorpion Boy's gonna stay there because he's not gonna try to have you acrobat him.
Yeah.
That was my turn.
Okay.
Bring it.
Which is
So, Ice Witch
guess
is
whose
next.
turn it is.
Ice Witch. Ice Witch hasn't seen you do anything, so if you have the range to hit this as Ice Witch moves to here, you do get an attack of opportunity.
I do have 10 feet. Was she 10 feet?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a whipper.
Whip it real good.
Ooh, that is a 23.
That hits. Roll damage.
For a second, it sounded like you were saying something bad.
We're just reacting to
various groans. 2 damage.
Boop.
Every take.
You just booped her. And she casts the ice version of Scorching Ray.
Neat.
Bitch, I have one of those too.
On me?
I'm
Yep.
getting some legit.
Yeah.
Sierra,
Eric,
what's
I
your touch
fucking
AC?
14.
Okay. So.
But I have ice resistance.
Sierra.
That's why I went for her.
Sword.
Cold, resist cold. Whatever.
So start with 7 minus your resist. So what's your resist?
5, so 2.
Yep. And then 18 minus your resist.
18 minus 5, 13?
So
that's
15 total.
damage.
15. Alrighty.
And she blasts 2 wintry rays of cold.
I have
At
been
you.
hit by fire and ice already.
Just dice.
Fire from the pole.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Fire damage.
Ice Witch is done. Umara's turn.
I'm going to draw my trident and the mirrored shield, and I'm going to attack this Poe motherfucker.
Cool.
Yeah. Does a 20 hit? Not
Yes.
natural? Sweet. Then that's going to be 11 points of damage, and then does a 16 connect?
A 16 does not.
Okay.
But 11 will push this to.
And just for future reference, Scorpion Boy does not provide me flanking since he cannot legally hit this target, right?
That makes
Okay,
sense.
cool. And then that's the end of my turn. Because I don't know what feat I want to lean into yet.
Is my wisdom still reduced?
Temporary means that it'll recover.
I wasn't sure if it was a feature for while you are in the same square your wisdom is reduced, or if it was temporary damage.
Okay. So for clarification on that, they do 2 types of ability damage. The one you received was temporary,
Yep.
means it'll recover
As opposed to the
faster.
permanent. Yeah.
Or just one that recovers at a rate of 1 per day.
Yep.
This is like 1 per hour or something like that.
Yep.
Umar's done. Flame Witch.
Giant chicken soup Poco.
And it'll take aim at Umara with Scorching Ray, the actual Scorching Ray.
Try me, bitch.
Okay, you're gonna need touch AC.
13.
Okay.
Oof.
And now add the shield bonus. From the shield.
15.
Okay. So one of them hits
That's
you,
two
and you
better.
can reflect the other.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do I have to reflect it back at her, or can I just reflect it into the abyss? 'Cause
You can reflect it some other target.
Okay, cool.
If you choose to hit something else, you need to roll to hit.
Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna sling one of them at the Ice Witch.
Okay. Roll to hit. It's a ranged touch attack.
Oh, sweet. That's a 27.
That it?
Yay!
Okay, so she's going to take.
You are the shiniest.
Start with this. 10, 20. She's going to take 25 points
Jesus.
Sweet goodness.
Eat it.
of fire damage as you reflect a fire ray at an ice witch.
Get wrecked.
Like
the
your
other one
sister.
hits you.
So many clackies.
I know.
Scorching Ray is many d6s.
Scorching
Five.
Ray is, yeah.
Take 22 points of fire damage from the one that does make its way past the shield as you're reflecting the one at the other witch.
Can do.
That's a lot.
Not that. It's not that bad.
That brings to the bottom of the order. The big Poe is still alive. We have the witches have moved. We're back to the top of the order with Koya.
Alrighty. I'm going to activate the money armor. Subtract the 12 for it being active this turn. And I'm gonna shoot another ice arrow at the fire witch because that seemed
Seems slightly effective.
be effective even if I don't necessarily hit. So that's kind of nice.
It is a little bit.
That's even a worse roll. Come on.
Get them out now, you know? Get out those bad rolls.
That's a total of not hitting at a 12.
Give me the ice damage.
Okay.
Because
Four.
you're not bad enough at archery to be able to completely whiff on a target. You're missing the target, but you're getting it in the same general area.
Yeah.
Those who have played Ocarina know that these auras that these throw out are kind of big. I think you said 4?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm having fun with this. I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Good.
Big Poe time! Big Poe is going 5-foot step.
This is the Pathfinder first edition technique.
Going to swallow up Umara.
You son of a bitch.
Take a total of 1 point of con damage. And then he's going to reach out to Jitsuko.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bodyguard Jitsuko.
Okay.
Your armor class is too higher.
Okay.
Yay!
24. Does a 24 still hit?
Yes.
Take 5 points of fire damage as it hits you with its lantern.
You helped.
Let me help you. I don't know what they've done to you, but let me help.
Jitsuko!
Speaking of helping,
Can you help by pulling me out of this blender of a phantom?
Umar on the inside, Jitsuko, stop preaching! God damn it, I just had this thing up.
she's gonna do a thing.
This is a touch attack, so I'm gonna roll that first and then see if it works.
Are you casting?
Yes.
Are you casting defensively?
Oh, fuck.
I can bodyguard you, but not that good.
Yeah.
If I take a 5-foot step back, no, because then I can't touch it. If I take a 5-foot step back, it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
What level spell is it?
I wanted to trial by fire.
What level spell is it?
Oh, what level? I'm sorry, that was the question. A 3.
So DC 21
DC 21, you would add your level plus
plus
your
your
casting
casting
stat.
stat.
So probably about 10.
So I can roll 10. 10 or higher.
Yeah.
Because you're adding
Yeah.
11. You're adding
That's a coin.
12
That's
because
a
you're
coin
level
toss.
7 your wisdom's
It's a
5
coin
right now.
toss.
Feeling a coin toss?
It's a little higher than coin toss.
I have coins.
You have a plus 12.
So plus 12. That's slightly better than that's a weighted.
You
coin.
still need a 10 because you have to exceed.
So that's coin toss.
Yeah.
Coin toss plus 5%. 55% chance.
Because like anything that I do, if I cast, I'll have to cast defensively.
If you
you were
provoke, I
casting.
can bodyguard. It'll
Or you
make you
could-
slightly harder to hit.
You could melee attack it.
This is technically.
Punch.
I never even said I drew my stupid bow, so.
Bows aren't melee weapons, my friend.
They are if you try hard.
Sitko just desperately flailing.
Take the coin toss.
I'll take the coin
Those
toss.
are decent
Okay.
D&D
I'll
odds.
take the coin toss. Nope, that didn't work. Never mind.
That's
I don't
okay.
cast anything.
So the
I
spell
try to
fizzles.
reach out to it, and that's how I get the fire damage. Is it whacks me with its lantern?
Lantern.
Yep.
You still have a move action if you want to use it.
I'm not leaving them.
Okay.
Okay. That is.
Poco's turn. Poco's turn.
Is this a legal charge?
And I say that out loud. I'm not
You
leaving
have to
you.
jump.
I let them know.
I
I'm not
have
leaving.
currently. That's acrobatics?
Because, like, you're saying charge, but you have to make a jump in the middle of it.
Yes. I am asking you if this is a legal movement.
If you want to cross and make a normal attack, make your normal attack. But I do not think we should jump into
How
a
much
charge.
how much distance do you need on a charge?
Charge legally, rules as written, you cannot jump during it. You have to walk in a straight line.
Got it. Okay. Move. Coming in with the Master Sword. Does a 29 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to take. I'm gonna place
I don't
that.
think you needed the +2.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I want to
You're
be
good.
certain. 37 points of arcane slashing.
Cool. We got a witch go down.
I'm
She's
currently
down.
at a plus 18 damage.
She's down. She's down somewhere. She's down somewhere.
Poco just sweeps through. They're on their brooms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweeps through.
Sweeps through.
And the sweep through the cut, it's almost as if like she's trying to dodge out of the way, as if she is practiced enough or experienced enough, but it's almost as if that energy coming off the sword is enough to extend the range enough to get that slash action in. And she kind of in her broom sails into the abyss, into the darkness, and you don't see her.
Cool.
Oh, that's
That's Poco's
disconcerting.
turn.
Did she smell weird while she was dying and falling down?
I keep forgetting that I have to tell you these things.
As far as in 30 feet?
I didn't. Do I have a range? Let me check.
I know it has a range, but for now, let's move the turn forward.
Move the turn
Yeah.
forward. I'll let you know if I smell it.
Cool. Then I will...
Your target just got taken down by your girlfriend.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna double move into that bottommost corner by the red one. Yeah. And if she leaves my range, I'm gonna attack of opportunity here.
Okay.
Because I think if she's on that square,
This one or this
There-
one, Dax?
I know.
It's the closer of the two.
Cool.
Yeah.
You
So she's technically within my range. So if she leaves, I will be able to attack her.
You can actually attack, charge attack, because
If
you
you,
have a straight
if you
line,
go through the middle.
If you
and that
wanna
allows
walk
you
through
to
the
double
circle.
move and strike.
Okay, I'll walk through the circle. I'm gonna charge attack.
Okay. So you add an additional +2 to your attack roll, and your AC will take a 2 penalty until the beginning of the next turn.
26 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
And what was the second?
Don't worry about the second thing.
2 more damage.
That's 2 moves she had.
I do very little without my boy.
Yeah, that sneak attack.
He
Man.
gives me all of my d6s.
Uh-huh. Can't get a sneak attack at range. It's tough.
Okay, the sea air. Ice Witch is down. Umara's turn.
Well, first I'm going to step out of the blender.
Yeah.
A quick little 5-footer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to double trident this motherfucker.
Try.
I'm going to make a kabob.
A kaboob.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
He takes 4 points of piercing damage, and then does a 19 hit. He takes 6 more points of piercing damage.
10.
Nice.
Nothing
Okay.
makes you happier.
Fire Witch. He's going to 5-foot step. Bitch. 5-foot step that way.
Out of the
She,
reach.
she's not a dumb. And she's going to.
At.
Here.
Oh.
Okay.
Touch armor class.
One's gonna hit and one is not gonna hit.
Nice.
Alright.
So take 13 points of fire damage as she double scorching rays you.
You didn't take 22 damage to the face.
I don't smell good.
Yay!
No.
Very fast.
We're back at the top of the order, though.
Yep.
Umara.
No.
Fire.
Koya.
Yep,
Koya.
I'm blind.
I was like,
Sorry,
what?
I was like, the ice witch just went.
No, I think he's down.
Down.
Alrighty.
Yelling timber.
She
I'm
better
going
run.
to rapid shot the fire witch. So that's 2 attacks and a -2. So I'm guessing a 8 + 7 is 15 is not gonna hit. And then, god's damn it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Are you using elemental arrows?
I am.
That's the good news.
Only one of them can be elemental because I only have 3 charges.
Okay.
You do 1 elemental arrow's worth of damage.
1. 4 damage. You take
Returns
it.
to 9. They have
But that's the elemental one, correct?
Mhm.
Yes. What are you looking at?
Those near misses.
I wasn't sure if you had the base attack bonus high enough for a secondary attack yet, because you're a rogue, and I don't know if they're scaling well.
Oh, I specifically took the
Rabbit shot,
rabbit
yes.
shot.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
It was so
I was
rapid.
thinking if you had 3, though.
No.
The big Poe, while it had reacted to Jitsuko's prodding, it also has a bit of a...
I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you.
I don't want to see this.
As whatever it tasted, it liked it.
Oh, man.
It likes
Garrett,
sushi.
you
Please,
all
sir,
over.
get away.
Take another point of con damage as it rolls another 1.
Oh, no. She's been burned, so it likes, just
And
a nice
a
fillet.
9's not going to
A
hit
protein
anybody.
heavy,
Fishy chips.
Its lantern does
Lightly
not do anything
fried
good.
fish fillet.
I'm making lightly fried fish
It
fillets.
has not
Would you
been
like one?
45 minutes. But it swings and misses because a 9 don't beat anybody's AC.
I love her gloves
Jitsuko.
so much.
This was not the song I asked for. Go back.
I thought I closed out that stupid window. Why is it still open?
Big Poe's done. Next on the order is...
Jitsuko.
Yeah, is me. Am I still within a range that I'd have to cast defensively?
5 foot. If you want to do that touch attack, yes.
I used up that slot. That's gone. So I'm going to take a 5-foot step backwards and channel again.
To do what?
Darn it! To release this poor, devastated creature. I'm going to channel Nehru's power and let her sort it out.
Okay. Roll
Mom.
the,
We'll save.
roll the d6s.
See her in the background.
7.
Even if it passed, it needed 3.
Please tell me there's a soul left. Please tell me there's a tiny little.
There is a soul left. You got a tasty candy.
I'm sorry you are just like this poor middle of a fight, raging for it. I'm sorry this happened to you. Walks past Umara.
I'm literally bleeding out of my ears. Please, Jitsuko.
You don't smell
Popo's
weird yet. You're fine.
turn off.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd like to plant my feet and try and hookshot the broom to me.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
That's a nat 20.
That's gonna do it.
Confirmed.
Nat 20s do the thing. So we're gonna go.
Is she passing through my range?
The problem is the hook shot doesn't provoke.
No.
It doesn't provoke when you're
Yeah.
using
No.
it. Doesn't provoke when you're
But
pulling.
now if she wants to
So
move,
excited.
that's it. Bo comes over and he's like, next.
Like a dog on one of those electrical.
Yeah.
I also have additional good news. Sierra, it's your turn.
Oh yay! I whip her twice.
Yes. Give her the whips.
Ooh, the first one probably does not hit.
Poor
With
rolls.
an 11.
Easy.
It's a moving target for the first damage.
Yeah.
That one was a 16, which is probably not enough either.
Unfortunate.
I was so excited.
Unfortunate. Just unfortunate.
Yeah.
I know I am. Next.
Oh.
Mara.
Okay. I'm gonna rear back. I'm gonna jump over here. And then I'm going to lunge out with my trident to stab her. And that means that I'm flanking her We're gonna do some flanking stuff.
Hey, get it.
Yes.
Hey.
Roll the hit. With the
Teetering
flanking
precariously
bonus.
on
Yeah. It's an edge, but it's so close to a 20.
I respect you.
Now it's a 1.
No, re-roll it.
No, it's a 1.
I did my best.
That is the narrative the dice are telling.
Yep.
I did my best.
You're
It's
like,
a-
this is
it's
such
a-
a good idea. Dang
It's
it.
a tough lunge to do.
It's
It's
I'm
tough
doing
to
some
lunge.
stuff.
You're on a floating platform.
Yeah.
Trying to
Stand
not
out on
fall
one
off
foot.
the
Very
edge.
unsteady.
All right after running and jumping.
Down 2 points of con damage.
Flame Witch casts defensively. Successfully. Fires at Poco twice.
Yep.
And
This is Scorching Ray?
yeah, those are going to hit your normal AC from what I understand.
Okay.
So-
My normal AC right now is 14 against evil. Okay. So I have 20% blur and then 5 mirror images.
So we've done usually the high lows, right?
Yeah, for
What do you want?
blur, the 2 lowest numbers are going to be a miss.
Okay. Okay, that's 1 miss already.
Okay, and then for the 1 hit, roll a d6. I'm the 6.
That does hit.
Ooh.
It was a 6.
Ooh.
And thankfully none of the rest of these are. 9 points of fire damage that blasts you.
Trees burn.
And she still has a couple of actions left because that was a standard. She did not move. So as her move action, she extends out arms, somehow balancing on the broom, and pulls them towards herself. What she points at, anyone who takes the chance to look, is all of this wall. Pots.
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 They're going to fly at us.
Here it comes
Pots.
zinging.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
It was like, you're not watching, I'm going to shut off.
Pots and bottles. The bottles have a lot of different things in them. Some of them have seeds in them. Some of them have tiny baby dodongos in them. Some of them have little fish eggs in them.
Things they experiment with.
And they're just pots like you had seen. She points at herself, and 2 of the pots from either side smack into each other in front of her, and let's see what she gets. She gets 10 rupees. And then
She's got the same armor you do. She can do the recharge.
we've gotten to the end of the order, and there is no summoning, and therefore the lair action goes off.
I can do this one by myself.
With another point, she points and directs them to the center.
No.
2 things fly into the center, one of which looks to be a tiny spider larva. Another looks to be a soul.
No.
And the 2 bottles smash together, whirl.
Hi, Goma.
I think saying no isn't working.
I want to
and
get off.
summon the giant boss of Queen Goma.
Yep. Hi, Goma.
That's the lair action. Quiet, turns yours.
Could this technically be considered a construct?
No.
Okay, I had to try.
Big spider with a big eyeball.
Spider with a big eyeball.
You know what's good at getting eyeballs? Big swords.
I've never seen this icon before in my life.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Music might have to wait.
No worries. Whale.
You whale.
I am probably. Well, fire arrows will do something to them, so I'm going to knock 2 fire arrows and rapid shot at the spider beast.
Goma.
Where are you aiming? I'm not
The
saying
eye.
cold shot, but just where are you aiming? If that
Eyeball.
matters. Okay, cool.
Nope.
What was the total?
The total was 12,
Okay, yeah, nope.
and then we had a 15.
That does it.
Oh, okay.
Why we
This-
announce our numbers.
The stats on these bosses are exactly the stats as when you encountered them.
Yep.
At levels
Okay.
1, 2, and 3, respectively.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
So that then
We're
is.
gonna get another electric jellyfish.
Don't charge it.
Twitter talk. I can take it now.
I think that's
6 piercing,
There
2
we go.
fire.
Okay, so that's 8. Boom. Cool. that's Koi's turn. I'm gonna roll over the initiative of
From
the big
Big Poe
Poe
into
to
the
Goma just for ease.
Yeah.
And
Hi.
it swings blindly because it just got shot in the eye.
Blinds, you say?
So it's rolling against double concealment and then mirror images.
Correct.
Okay. So that rolled under the concealment. We don't even need to go into the other levels.
Cool.
So it swings with a claw that would have done something.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Devastating blow, maybe.
it would have felt like it back at level 1.
I mean, I'm a sorcerer, so it would have felt like it still.
Jitsuko's turn.
Want to flutter over next to Umara.
That's my name.
Yes, it is. And from there, my channel would reach Sierra, Poco, and
All of
Umara,
your
yes?
allies.
All of my
Pretty much.
allies? Lovely. This time I'm going to try and fix people, but not the witch.
I love how
No band-aids for her.
She is a people.
I love how adamant you are about that exclusionary thing, because you have it, and you could just be, and obviously not the bad guy, but every single time you're like, and not the villain.
It's a toy.
I love it. No, I love it. I love it.
It's like
This
getting high enough stats that you just like to announce how much damage you did or
Oh, yeah.
how much you had to hit.
Oh yeah.
I'm a cleric. I don't do a lot of damage.
Which is why you have to take advantage of the I exclude you from my heal zone.
What was it?
8
and
14.
6 is 14.
15.
I'll
Fix people
take
for
it.
15.
I'll go right back to full.
Bless Bird Mom.
Not a 30.
Hashtag bless. That's a different spell, but yes.
Okay, Poco's turn.
We all know who I'm stabbing. It's not Goma. It's the witch.
I was like, huh?
No, the thing's eye is closed, or else I'd drive the Master Sword so far in there it came out the other end. I hate spiders.
It'd probably be killed in one hit at that point.
But this is gonna be the witch. Just swinging right down on her.
I really want to say which witch, but that's not possible.
The D20 went under the table and I can't reach it. I don't know where it is. It's
Sandwich.
over here somewhere.
The sandwich? You want me to poke it out so you know what it rolled, or just re-roll it?
Up to you.
Dealer's choice.
I don't know what it is. So
Okay,
let's
just poke it out. And I have a plus 11, so
I see
Hey,
a
that's
17.
That'll do it.
28. Okay. 3 plus 12 is 15, plus 18 is 30.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 33.
Ah, yes.
Yes, the crucial difference.
As it sails into the abyss
Gotta do my
as
math
well.
right.
And now, what you've all been waiting
I was
for.
going to say, what's the next phase?
Yeah.
Is it just Ganondorf?
Goma is the boss.
Crap, I forgot their, okay.
Whoops, they forgot it too.
Dialogue. So I'll just, yeah. So
Death throws. Death.
they fly their way back up from the abyss from which they had fallen. Let's put them cross so they're like symmetrical and stuff, and they're pointing at each other because that's fun. These stupid kids have come to sacrifice themselves to the great Ganondorf. His recovery will be swift. With my flame, I will burn them to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze them to their souls. Okay, let's get serious, Kotake. Oh, okay, Koume. Kotake and Koume's double dynamite attack!
This isn't a cooking show. Just drop dead.
The two witches circle each other, getting closer and closer, until a cloud of ice and flame briefly obscures your vision. When the fog clears, where once there was two, there now is one.
Mighty morphing power witches.
They're kissing. I hate it.
Yeah. And the lighting was good enough here that I could be able to see it more accurately to get them put back together. But
That's so well done.
they
I'm so
they
impressed.
form together properly. When the fog clears, only one, a long, lean female form hovers in the air, no broomstick required. Smooth tan skin stretches over shapely muscle. A youthful face that would be called beautiful, if not for the look of utter contempt and superiority etched across her features,
Karen.
as she regards you as an elephant would regard an insect. One tail of her hair aflame, one a sculpture of ice. Each hand bears a small wand that matches the element of her side, in which it appears. Her left, ice, her right, flame. Make a perception check, please.
1.
She's kind of pretty if she wasn't such
Such a
Omar,
bitch.
like, I respect it.
1.
20,
Yay!
24.
22.
19.
Okay, so that can worked conveniently. So in one of those moments where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna pretend that this is. They can't see it at all. But there's a mark on Twinrova's hand. Triangle, purple, pointing downward. So now Koume and Kotake are now Twinrova. We're gonna re-roll initiative so that it's not just hit and then hit immediately after it one turn later.
All of us or just them?
They are, because they're going to reset their 2 initiatives as 20 and 7, I believe. But let me check. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. Please be my twin.
Now I don't even more last.
So 23 and 10.
23 and 10.
So that is Twinrova 1, and this is Twin 2. Fire and ice are now gone.
Hear that? They don't have fire ice attacks. It's just a sex.
Aha! That's how they look. It's all force.
Does that mean it's Twinrova's turn?
Last hit was Poco. Yeah, Dinah does. But she's up
Where
here.
is Okay.
She's up here because that's where she spawned.
That's gonna be a pain for you to move around.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. All right.
As you wish. Great DM.
So be it.
Want to do?
So bit.
Not that. Sure, did that.
And so be it, Russia.
No.
Okay.
So she's gonna go a little bit higher to.
She does this
go
movement.
What are with
She's
Hovering
striking.
over here to miss Goma. I'm gonna take another shot. Shot at Poco with a scorching ray, specifically
Sure
because
thing.
that burns things. One of them's not gonna hit regardless.
Okay.
What is your blur? Still low numbers, right?
20, yeah, low
Okay.
numbers.
That passes.
Okay, mirror image. I have 4
Oh.
remaining.
Oh, it didn't hit a clone the first time. It hit you.
I have 5 remaining.
So
I'm at 6.
it doesn't. It takes out one of your clones.
5 remaining.
Oh.
She's gonna take my magic. That's my thought. I don't like the way she did that.
Seer. Turn's now yours.
Okay.
I had a good plan with my magic and my music, I should say.
Is the spider off the ground enough that Scorpion Boy can run under it?
He will have to be squeezing under it, but it is possible because he is technically a medium creature, from what I
To get to
understand.
the other side in a double move.
Scorpion Boy is more than technically a medium creature.
He is a medium creature.
Well, not that far, so that way he can still flank. Yeah. And then if I 5-foot step, I can attack with flanking.
Good. Do the thing with the thing. All right, we're gonna have to do music the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way.
Everyone
I
pull
can
your
pull things
instruments
up on
out.
the phone.
Your phone is not going to last forever with charge.
I have my extra battery.
Challenge.
Oh, wait, no, that's not what the music we're listening to.
First attack is a 20, not natural.
There we go.
20's gonna hit either of these things.
Yeah.
Take it, Goma.
Take it.
They're coming out now.
The D6s are coming.
I'm gonna roll both attacks and then the damage. The second one
8
was is it -2 for my second attack?
-5.
-5. So it was a 14 to hit.
Okay, so that was your second one?
Yeah.
First
Did
one
you
hit, second
add
one
your
does
flanking?
I did not.
16?
18.
Or 18.
16 and 18 do.
Yes.
Roll a bunch of dice.
First one does 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
To Goma.
Okay. And the second? Because you said 15?
Yes. Did I?
You did.
Yes. 10, 15 more.
So that's
30.
38. That's enough.
Get it, Goma. And drops a heart container and we level up.
In the middle of the fight.
If only. Lamar's turn.
I get so beefy if we level up right now.
Same. I get haste. Spontaneously.
Damn.
Alright, so I have to back up to make this jump legally. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then from here, I'm just going to replace my trident with my net, but I'm going to keep the mirrored shield out.
Nice.
And then I'm going to martial flexibility into in harm's way.
Awesome.
Cool.
Koya.
Alrighty, I am going to roll some acrobatics to make it all the way over safely.
I have a strength score.
Of course, that's the thing I roll well on. That's a nat 20 to flippity flip my
You're
way
so
over.
That's your
upset about
second
the
one,
shot,
though,
so you're
right?
like, nope,
it
screw
is.
it.
That's
Here's
my
where the good ones are coming.
I think I'll take a nat 20 for you not falling into an abyss.
This is true. I don't know if I can fly that fast to save you. I can't carry you to save you.
fair. Alright.
What
So,
you do?
I have successfully acrobatic moved here.
I don't want to mute it. Why does the freak? Just make music go softer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the
Twinrova.
Twinrova with. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with a bomb arrow.
Pachoo!
My last of the bomb arrows. And that'll be.
Some damage.
Well, first of all, that is literally the third 3 I have rolled tonight.
3 for 3.
Unfortunately, those aren't going to explode until they hit the walls behind her.
Yeah.
And so it's going to wreck some pots.
Yeah.
I hope you free some.
What does she get?
She's not there to collect it.
Yeah. I got the hook shot.
Did she free any souls?
Okay, that was Claire's turn.
Damn it. Ooh.
Are
That's
you
the
okay?
bag clickety clack sound.
That's all of your dice.
That's all of Sarah's dice.
And they're very tiny. I will provide
I
5.
do the search. Keep going with the fight.
I have 2. I have 3. I've collected 3 of your pieces.
Keep going with the fight.
How many total do we need?
Small
'Cause I-
child.
No,
okay, we need one
find
more.
your dice.
I found a cat toy.
Oh, there's
Roll
one
that.
there.
Of course, she's missing the 20.
It's the 20.
Please be careful.
That's it.
Hi, stream. We're injuring ourselves.
What?
This is a
Oh,
fight.
injuring. Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes. Okay. I have collected my children. We can continue fighting. My baby dice.
Okay.
Twinrova.
Was it your... Koya just went.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there is no
There's
giant
more
boss at the moment.
Oh no.
But wait, I think we got to the bottom of the order and it was already dead because Koya didn't shoot at it.
Correct.
So lair action goes off. Same process of
God, it was
wands to the side,
Well, I just
a
went.
soul
Did I do more?
combined
Yeah,
with a
Umar,
baby.
did you get to
Umar
go?
went, yeah.
Yeah, Umar
Oh,
approached,
yeah.
switch weapons
Okay.
in harm's way.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And a baby Dodongo plus a soul combined to make
Why is it so big?
King Dodongo because he's a big boy. Did you fight this? You were not here
I
when we
know
fought
she
this, I
didn't
think.
join us yet because we did.
This was our second boss.
Yeah, we did
And
the
Gobo was our
dungeons
first
in
boss.
reverse order.
So, were all 3 of them done before you joined?
No, Sierra only missed Jellyfish Boss. Sierra just happened to miss that session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sierra was back in town talking to somebody.
Yep.
Okay. So, is this the first
Oh,
time
was
you've
that when I
seen?
was hiding from Ravioli?
Yep. No.
No.
Okay.
Is this the first time you've seen either of these?
No.
This one looks familiar.
Okay. Okay.
Didn't you
Th-
like
this-
hook shot
this
into?
This should be the only one you haven't seen.
Never
No,
mind then.
the only one that she has not seen certifiably is the
It's
jellyfish. Everything else, Sierra was a member of the game. There are just sessions that she has missed along the way.
I think the spider one I missed, but this one I think I've seen.
Because Umara was hacking it with a pickaxe.
I had my barrel at that point. I know you were there for the
Yeah. Didn't you like hook shot into its crest thingy, the top of its head?
No,
You
I was
bastard.
in
You
the
did.
crest thingy just by sheer merit of being athletic.
With the barrel, yes.
She was just angry enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of being angry, I'm gonna try to bite you.
It remembers.
20
Is not enough.
because you have the shield up, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. And to Rova's turn, she's going to cast a higher level spell. She's going to drop the fireball.
Why though?
We are kind of grouped up for.
Mirror image fades. Because that's how it works.
I'm going to in harm's way for Poco. So I will take double damage from this fire.
I still lose my mirror image, mind you.
You take too much damage from fire, so I will take your damage for you. Which is up to DM whether I can reflex save that or not.
So the total before saves is 28. Go ahead and roll saves against it.
So if I use in harm's way to stop Poco from taking this attack, do I still get a reflex save?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just going to apply to both.
Sweet. So right now I'm sitting at a very smooth, casual 56.
Everyone's rolling a save?
Yes. Everyone who is hit in this target, which includes my big boy. She don't care.
22.
This is the reflex?
Yes.
24.
Yeah, he don't pass. Okay, so 18 is the DC.
Okay.
Half the damage down to 14. Those who pass.
Umara
the
drop.
I'm very crispy.
Most crispy.
I'm unconscious.
The crispiest of fish.
Umara's unconscious.
Oh!
Just
Evasion, I take none.
Hey, I took double!
You're unconscious.
You did that for me. Thank you.
That's less than right.
I could have taken it, but thank you. Because the thing is, I just take a flat extra 5.
That would have been 30.
That's nice.
Yeah, that would have hurt.
Good to remember.
That real
Who
helps.
gets to do the go?
You.
Good. I'm gonna fly over and make Umara be less unconscious, please.
This is the only adjacent square that you can get to without provoking from the Dodongo.
What are you excluding? And is it targets or squares?
Are
that
you
can
single
exclude?
target healing or channeling?
I am going to channel because the rest of you also
Let's
took
put
a
you- let's put-
fireball
let's
to the
put you-
face.
Actually,
Umara's the
only
only
two
one who
members
took
of the
it.
party took any damage from that.
You
And
took
I was,
it, and who was the
I was
other
both
one?
of them.
Oh, just him.
I was both of the members of the party who took the damage.
I mean,
from
I'm not at 100, but I didn't take
It
that
was,
damage.
yeah, the damage was exclusively Umar. Umar took the
Yeah.
entire fireball.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna channel because it's gonna be.
The
it's,
angle works.
It's more
wants to do it,
likely
Umara
to
was
be
like-
more healing than
Yes,
my
you
calming
caught
touch.
You caught it. Like,
I Captain American on the grenade.
So
canonically, that's what fireball is.
Yeah.
do the channel excluding the Dodongo and.
Twinrova.
Thank you. For some reason I was gonna say the Yakuza, but that was wrong.
Yes.
They're here, we just don't see them.
That's the Yiga, guys.
No, they're the same thing.
10.
I'm not unconscious.
I'm not rolling very well with these.
Everybody has had very bad rolls this fight.
I've been doing fine.
Yeah, no, the meleeers are alright.
Y'all can keep your bad rolls to yourselves. The only bad roll I got was a 1 on a perception check, my initiative,
Okay.
and then my reflex on a fireball.
So, I don't know if the Dodongo will be able to pull the same ish as last time, but its lair action that it had when we fought it was so crippling.
The roll.
No. The magma, the ash. I think I need to handle it. As opposed to Twinrova.
Do it. We'll go for the
Do
witch.
it.
I'm still very crispy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a fish stick.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and swing the Sword of Evil's Bane at King Dodongo. Okay. Does a 17 hit? I get one attack around, so I'll use my move action to provoke to come over here.
As you're passing through, I'll give you a bodyguard.
No. Oh, yeah, you get it for free.
Can you
Just unconscious.
It
She
is.
reaches
It
out.
is summoned.
You're
Hold on. It is summoned evil, correct?
Oh, it's definitely.
Is it making a natural weapon attack?
Yep.
I have protection against evil.
It cannot hit him,
Mm-hmm.
not legally.
It
Can you
does.
be
Nice.
5 feet
For like
to
another
the
6
side
minutes.
so we can still reach it?
Therefore, it doesn't waste its attack of opportunity.
Okay,
That works.
that's fair.
I thought I lost my D12.
And now
That's
it's-
Poco's turn.
That brings us
Witch's
to Twinrova. She'll pretty much just cackle in your face. Take 5 foot
No!
step there,
My
which
Viking.
you're still within
Yep.
range.
Yeah,
You're
they couldn't
still
go
within
anywhere and
range.
not be in range.
That's why I moved there.
I think I could have sworn. Don't you have the mirror shield?
Is me.
Okay.
It's
I've
been
been
a while
collecting
sometimes.
things.
You have both the shiny things. Got it.
I have every shiny thing.
Umara is the sparkliest sparkle.
The goal is that no one gets hit except Umara.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which so
Concentration
far
check
you've
passes.
succeeded.
You succeeded really well on that last one.
Yeah.
Whew, that doesn't do it. One of them does though. Scorching ray coming in.
That was versus my. You passed the blip?
It has. I have not blurred yet.
Okay.
Because that is still. I mistakenly.
No, because my mirror image is gone,
But
but the blur is still up.
okay, so that was a 10. That would be 1,
That's
2,
fine.
6, 8.
Sure.
Scorching ray scorch.
I'll take 13.
And she blows you a kiss.
I make the act of catching it and crushing it in my hand.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
In my little knobby.
Okay. That is her initiative, and now we got back to Sierra.
Is she floating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Above the ground.
Well, she maneuvered herself so that we can't flank her because she's a witch.
She is a witch.
But he's still gonna come over here for fun, and I'm gonna go right here for shits and giggles.
And I'm gonna double attack her.
You can only attack once after moving.
Well, I'm gonna attack her.
Attack a
Did we miss you already? Second edition.
26.
That does it.
Yeah.
Strike.
2 damage.
Yes!
At least I'm
It's the
consistent.
first damage on her.
Yeah.
It. I'm calling
It's a
it
start.
It.
It is
It's
a
them.
start.
Humera.
You swap out the mirror shield with my tower shield, and then I'm gonna total defense. And that's my turn.
That's fine.
That's entirely different.
There is a boss in play, so no lair action goes off. Koya, turn is now back to you.
You can do an acrobatics check to avoid attacks of opportunity
Correct.
while moving.
To move past their square.
Yeah, so I would like to do that.
I believe the DC is 5 plus their CMD. Or CMD.
Yeah.
Well,
That is it.
that's gonna be a 27.
It has a CMD at 23 plus 5 would be 28.
One off the DC. That's a failure.
Which means you can't move and it gets to attack.
Yep.
But in that once.
Well,
You're fine.
that's good at least.
And it loses the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Mid somersault.
You still got an attack?
Mhm.
Or standard, rather.
It doesn't get an attack of opportunity for the whole. It's next.
Yep. Been using my bow, so I suppose I will draw my dagger, the adamantium dagger, and then stab. I was gonna try to get flanking, but hey, that might actually hit. Does 24?
Yeah.
Yay!
Adamantium.
Where are you?
It's a D4.
I have a d4.
There it is. 1 damage.
It's one more than it had.
This is
Okay.
That was the number for the first witch, and you just erased
feel
things.
very
No,
effective.
I erased it, and then
Got
he
it.
took 28 from the fireball that she threw.
Oh yeah!
Right, right.
Oh yeah.
So it was the other thing that took fireball damage.
Yeah.
They're both up in the initiative, and this I believe lines up for a burning hands going.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh.
So concentration check.
all nice in a row.
Am I in the range for that?
Cast, and
15 foot, so I don't think
You're
so.
not. You're good.
You're just on the. Just a wall of flame stops in front of your
Are we rolling
face.
something?
make
Reflex
the
save.
make the reflex saves, please. 1, 2,
I'm feeling legitimate fear in every direction.
Just a little bit. I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
18.
Okay.
27 for me and 22 for Scorpion Boy.
Those will both cut it.
Yeah.
We were ready.
I think
Yeah.
Scorps has evasion,
He does.
so he takes nothing. And do you have evasion?
I do.
Then you also take nothing.
Yeah.
DC 16
Boko
Yeah.
succeeds, so I take half.
of 12.
So I'll take 11. vulnerable by fire.
Oh. Are you dead
I was like,
yet?
That's not.
No,
half
I have a lot of health. Now mirror image ends because
Mirror
I mean
image
it was
is
already over. So it ends again.
She doesn't move, so she just
Pops up.
pots up. And
10 more rupees.
5 more rupees, because it was a 1, which was nothing. So one pot had nothing, but another 3 had 5 rupees in it. So she's 15 rupees. Let's go.
She's building up her strategy.
she's just gonna pay us off.
The longer we survive in the fight, the more money we make from her.
It's not wrong, though. It's not wrong. That was her initiative at 23.
King Dodongo.
Right, because I didn't do that first. Who's this?
Koya.
That me.
That's the person just stabbed it.
For
You
what?
called it a stab.
It was like you were getting things out of its toenails.
26 is going to hit your AC.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish that was against me.
I have effectively
I'm sure she does too.
1,600 health.
Yep. It does a grand total of 6 damage to it as it chomps you.
4 rupees, like sonic rings.
Yes.
It
And
now has diamond teeth.
And it looks really confused.
All right, tanks, let's deal with the ads.
You want the really scary thing? If she didn't have that armor, that was a quarter of her health.
Uh-huh.
Because Ilona dumps Khan
Yeah, she do.
every time.
Yeah.
My next character is gonna dump Khan in honor of you.
Aww.
Their name would be Ilona.
I feel so special.
Her name's gonna be an anagram of Ilona.
Jitsuko.
Nola.
Lonia.
Nolie.
Nolie.
Nolia.
No, you definitely
Do it
smell.
for
You
the
smell
drama.
sappy cocoa.
I still smell like a fish stick.
Yeah, we got two
I
smells.
know you do. I'm hoping
Just double checking.
I'm really aware you smell like a fish steak.
Half of 12.
But
11.
I want to maybe try and just mitigate the damage this. What's it called again?
King Dodongo or Twinrova.
Twinrova! I always think it's the Yakuza. I'm fighting the
Just
Yakuza.
call her the Yakuza.
I'm gonna fight the Yakuza over here. I'm going to cast. Okay, Burst of Radiance. It's a 10-foot radius, so I'm going to cast it like the square that's behind her, so it doesn't catch any of my friends.
Okay, legally that's possible.
I have 400 feet range on this, so yes.
I don't think you need all that.
I just am entertained by the thought that you're casting it behind her and hoping it blinds her.
It's a bright light.
We're hoping she does that anime laugh where she's like, oh, so then it like flashes over there, and she's like, ah, Jesus.
Right.
It's those big bulging eyes. I figure they have a good search radius. Anyway, it's a reflex
Ooh, like chameleons.
save
Yeah.
on their end.
What's the DC?
22.
The DC on that is a 20. So,
What happens?
but they are dazzled for, in this case, 4 rounds.
Okay.
And they're evil, yes.
Heckin' evil.
Good, because evil creatures in the area of burst take 1d4 points whether or not they succeed at the reflex save.
Okay,
But it's 1d4, max 5d4 because I am level 7, so
Roll 'em up.
hopefully.
Roll them up and give me a total. A
Very
total.
quickly, I believe on my dice rolled onto the table again.
I don't want to hit my head again.
No, it's fire.
I'm too dumb.
You're not dumb, Alexis.
11 points of brightness. It's so bright. 11 points of neighbors fucking love you bitches. And don't say that part out loud.
You can
There
say
are
it out loud.
there are children here.
Shit,
Are there
fire.
though?
I'm
Jitsuko's turn.
hoping that it will make it harder
Okay.
for them to hit you again.
I know what I'm doing, and it's called
What
swinging a
if
sword.
Not hit you.
Does a 20 not natural hit?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 18 is 30 points of arcane slashing, as I am attempting to cleave Twinrova in two. And then, with my move action, I would like to... God, I don't want to give up this great tactical spot, so I'm going to use my move action to pull a face.
Roll an intimidation.
Yeah, roll an intimidation on that.
Sure.
For funsies.
Well, my charisma is not awful. That's a natural 10 total. Oh boy.
I hope as a sorcerer, your charisma's not bad.
Yeah.
It is enough to get me the circles of spells that I need and nothing higher.
silly boy.
That's it. That's Poco.
Mhm.
I get an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the Yakuza.
Yes. They have a -1 on their attack rolls and perception checks.
She would 5-foot step forward, but she doesn't have to, because
No
you're
attack?
there. No, regular attacks. She's gonna hit you with both wands.
Ooh, poke, poke. Is she considered an evil creature?
She is, but she's not touching him.
Well, she's not a summon either.
No, but I'm still adding the AC.
And is it a deflection bonus?
Yes.
It doesn't stack with the other AC bonus.
Yes,
Deflection bonuses don't stack. He's correct.
Okay. And then Dazzle. 14 and 18. Now
We
need
just
to roll
need to-
against Blur.
Double check.
The 14 doesn't connect.
The 14 doesn't.
And you roll once against Blur. And that will pass the Blur. And that was the ice one.
Ha! Eat it.
You will. Grand total of 9 points of ice damage. As she swings with both wands, but only the ice one counts. Because you're like, fire is mean. I don't like fire.
I just bat that one. I'm pulling the face to bait the fire one. Just bat.
Nice parry. Nice. Seer's turn.
Well, I still can't flank her, so I'm just gonna double attack her because I'm not gonna move. Ooh, that one is an 11. And that one is just a 14.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that don't feel good. It's,
Scorpion Boy cannot even reach her, so.
well, she's floating above the ground. She's not flying into the air. She's
She's
still
just like levitating.
She's levitating, yeah. So Scorpion Boy can 5-foot step forward and go if he wants.
He's gonna stab her with his butt.
Always a sentence.
Oh, he got 19.
That does hit.
I love him.
Yay, and she needs to make a fortitude save.
Yeah, she do.
It's not a high AC.
Damn it.
But she doesn't pass.
Plus 1 poison.
I'm assuming it is an 8, higher than an 8.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
2 damage, 1 poison.
What does the poison do? Remind me. Is it 1 dex or 1 strength?
Strength. 1 strength.
Ooh, 1 strength damage.
Yep, that looks like a 5. It looks like a 5 with some style.
Fancy.
Minus 1 strength.
11 strength.
Okay. That was Sierra's turn, which brings us to Umara's turn.
Crispy fish.
So much pain.
Same.
I'm going to 5-foot step, and then I'm going to do that cool tower shield thing on this side. And then my turn is over.
Okay. Lair action doesn't go off because there is a living giant boss occupying the arena. We're back up to Claire.
Okay, I'll take the attack of opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Flanking.
Yeah.
It hits you for a grand total of 8 points of rupee damage.
Okay.
My investments!
Stomp.
As she sheds them, can we go run over and collect them?
No.
My stock portfolio!
And then rolling to hit. Nat 20.
Confirm.
Nice.
Confirm.
Does a nat 19 total of 28 confirm?
I hope so.
19
Cool.
would be a crit with your dagger anyways.
I wish sneak attack doubled right now.
Indeed. So that's
It does in seconds.
6 regular damage.
But she'd only be dealing 2d6 of it.
Yeah.
Still.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So it come out to about the same damage.
18 sneak attack damage.
So that's in addition to the 6?
Correct.
Okay,
so 6
so
plus 18 is
24.
24.
okay, and that would be 53. It's up to.
Because you're tight.
I thought it was 53, but it's slightly confusing. So 54 it is. Okay, that was Koi's turn.
Yep.
Big
I think
boy,
this is the King Dodonga music.
go pivot in place. I'm trying to chomp you. That's gonna hit.
Oh no, our stomps.
Take another 8 point rupee damage as it. The thing that keeps poking it keeps biting down. It's just. And she's able to. So this is going
She
to
gonna
be.
try to hit him with a book?
Yeah.
With her wands.
She was dazzled for 4 turns, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so she's still dazzled. She's taken the penalty to strength, which it does drop her mod,
Aha!
which means fire dice. Okay, 11's not going to do it, and a 13 is not going to do it.
Oh,
Debuffs matter.
buff spells.
It's very confused as Scorpion Blade dodges both
Jitsuko.
and flings pots at herself.
Ah. More rupees.
Nothing and yeah, 5 more.
She's gonna be rich.
We are going to be rich when we plunder her court.
She hasn't gotten any recovery hearts.
Oh my god, she can refresh her spells.
No recovery hearts.
I know, she can get recovery hearts, but can't we also get the little refreshery things?
The green bottles.
Meta knowledge, I did not put that in.
Okay, cool.
That would be. I'd be sick with
It'd be
it.
super like,
That'd be
can
cool.
I break all the pots and
'Cause
get all
look,
the bottles?
if a glass cannon caster has survived long enough to need more spell slots, then we have already lost. Jitsuko.
I'm going to step up next to Umara to be absolutely certain. I'm hoping that puts even Scorpion Boy in my range for channels.
Yes.
I think the only one not in will actually be Koya.
That's
I'm
30
Yeah.
foot range?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you can heal Koya's stock portfolio.
Yeah.
I
If
think
we
he needs
stood-
1 more 5.
Yep.
Cool, then that's what I'll do. You're trying so hard to protect, but I
Koya
want to
has
fix
no
all the
damage,
people.
so-
And I will
Koya
channel
has
to
no
heal, except for the Yakuza.
So Dodongo.
He's a member of the Yakuza. Yakuza is plural.
Yeah! Well, I rolled it. Mm, 15!
Sweet.
Nice.
I am still a fish stick.
Yes, but you're slightly less burnt, Chris.
I know, but I have to. I
You're just
legally
a
have
very
to tell
dark
you when I
brown.
smell like a fish stick.
You're very dark brown.
Left in the oven too long.
Coco's turn.
I was on top of
You
a
know
fish
who's
stick,
getting
so
it.
that one's still raw.
Take
Uh,
the dongo. Continue to be flanking.
Yeah, no, flanking don't matter. When I got a plus 11 to hit, I want to smack a witch. 25.
That does it.
14 plus
Cracker.
2 is 16 plus 18 is 34 points of arcane slashing. Dang. With my move action, I would like to menacingly hookshot at her.
Okay. Roll a touch attack because you got a full hitter.
I mean, I don't. I'm not looking for any mechanical benefit from this.
Yeah, but it's still going to matter.
Okay. That's in my base tag bonus. That's a 10.
Goes past her.
Yep. That's it. Gotta vary up my useless action every turn. Twinrova.
I think you're special.
Yes.
He is special!
Glowing hand in the air.
Oh no, my hand looks terrible right now, but just wielding literally the Master Sword and having hacked her to bits quite a few times. Yes.
You'll be the first to die. And she winks at you.
Look at those disgusting globs of an eye.
Ooh.
What?
Where's everything going?
Away.
I'm feeling so many feelings.
I'm nervous.
Like,
Just
Coco,
like.
Coco's gonna be the only one left on the board. Nope. Okay.
Lose is just a random out of D4.
What?
oh, because one of them is.
This one.
That's Dex's.
Sex.
Oh, that's the random ass one.
That was for the poison, I think.
Yeah.
And then this one
That
is
was
just
for the
Zuko.
dazzle, yeah.
And these are the Scorpion Master.
The lingering taste of the potion working its way through your system.
Oh fuck, she
restoring
saved the game.
Vim and vigor.
She's the one that saved the game.
What are your thoughts going forward?
What the fuck? I've had this thought. Deja vu.
What is
She's
Umara
the one that
thinking?
saved the game. She reloaded the save.
Going stupid freaking flowy on this nonsense. We wandered into Undertale.
As Umara walks forward. Who's cooking fish?
Should we should now reset our spells and our health? God damn it.
Do I reset the
Yep.
money?
Yep.
Good thing I have that saved.
So 5 mirror images.
Ironically, I ended back at the top anyway.
Coco?
What?
Don't die. I'm gonna give you the thing back again,
Yep.
so you still have the +3 in deflection.
What's Umara thinking? What are the thoughts that are going through Umara's head right now?
Is someone cooking fish?
Yeah, air smells remarkably clean.
Deja vu. Have I been here? Time to kill again.
What thoughts are going through Jitsuko's head right now?
Can I
Same.
This sound that's going on, that's what's going on in my thoughts.
Just ellipses. Vaguely trying to figure out, like, how can I work my way around her saving? Can I reload the save file before she does? How do I stop her from doing this? Can I predict when she'll do it?
Can we save in the middle of combat?
Can I save in the middle of
Standard.
I'm
It's a
trying to,
standard-
like,
It's a standard action to save.
Which is what she did when she winked at him.
I'm trying to, like, do the math
Connecting
thing.
the dots. The
I found a use for
the
my
math-
standard actions after taking 2 fireballs.
Uh-huh.
Every turn I'm just like,
Guys, this is gonna get so complex. We're gonna have save states of what everyone's stats were at various points of the fight now.
well, that's
What's
why I
going-
use scratch paper and
So,
dice.
connecting the
Makes it
dots,
easy.
and I will save every single soul if I have to go through this 10 more times.
I will save every single soul.
What's going through Koi's head at the moment?
We'll have to be better, faster. We can do this.
What's going through Poco's head at the moment?
Oh, for flavor, since I've got the curse mark, I'm choosing that Poco doesn't know what just happened. So, just as before.
Even if I don't make it, I have many accomplishments under my belt, and if not hero, I am the best at many things, and I will still be remembered.
Nebula's battle music.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Feel it.
Of a copyright claim waiting to happen.
Copyright.
I think squads
And-
through the door again.
And music. Well, arrange yourself in front of the door, which I didn't have drawn, but do you want the door drawn in?
If it matters. I feel like it's gonna matter now that it's been asked.
As we wander in, I'm going to cast Owl's Wisdom and Hedging
Yep.
Weapons on myself. I'm
All the
gearing
same
up.
buffs. All the same buffs.
Clunk. And I'm adding a buff. I'm upping my AC over here.
Okay. The doors yield to your will, and shadow spills out from the staircase within as held action fireball goes off.
Yep.
That's
I
nice.
saw that coming.
Oh, hi!
I saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bodyguard Poco.
Your
Your
armor's
AC is
not on.
too high.
My armor's not on.
You have evasion, though. You should be okay.
I do have evasion.
Okay,
Plus
I know the
10 to
DC is
reflex
higher than
6.
12, so I'll take full damage.
29.
Yeah, you're good. You just say nothing.
I did a dodge.
You take nothing.
Yeah, I know.
You did.
Oh. Apparently, finally my wisdom's kicking in. And I saw something coming, because that's a 21 to my reflex.
DC 18, the raw damage is 20.
Ouch.
Poco smells crispy as his mirror images fade.
And is this Yakuza or is this the Little Witch?
This is Fire Witch.
Fire Witch.
Singular.
Because they go back to the same one. Oh, zip zaps up.
It's got the carousel in there. They know.
Uh-huh.
They prepped it.
Okay. Ice Witch is back there as the
Initiative?
door opens. Woo! Yowza.
23.
8.
Eight.
Is that what you got, Court? I was at 16, but I want to know if Court was at 8.
I did roll an 8.
I got an 8 total.
7.
Okay. Koya was at 23.
Correct.
Witches were at 21. Everybody else?
16?
Okay. Let's get the spooky, scary. You rolled well too.
You're all very on the ball.
And he has no. Oh, he doesn't have a lot. Okay. He is at 19.
Right
Doing
now,
okay
I have
over
to say I already love this fight.
And then everybody else. Poco was 16.
8.
I was 16.
You
Here.
was, sorry.
I'm 12.
That's better than your last one.
Yeah.
Poco
I'm
was 8.
still practically
I
last.
got a 7.
17.
Mitsuko is very loud.
She was one of the two who's like, I know what's gonna happen when we go in there, and she's like, that's not what I expected to happen.
It's like I knew they were going to try some attack, but there's other things too.
But boy, I did
Which
not
square
see
is she
that.
officially in?
Thank you.
Because I'm large, so that's why I'm watch out.
Koya won initiative again, so it's Koya's turn.
Yep. I draw my bow and would like to rapid shoot 2 ice arrows at Fire Witch. Oh, I turned my armor on.
Okay.
So,
AC 17.
that's gonna be a hit, because we're within the feet. And that's gonna be a miss.
Point blank gave you that hit too.
Did. That's 2 elemental and then 1 piercing.
Yes.
So that's 4 piercing, followed by 8 elemental.
3 elemental and 5 elemental.
3 and 5.
Okay.
I mean, there's no
So,
doubles or anything, so it's just
10,
add 5 twice.
18, and then 22.
You're right.
You get 4 piercing, plus 10 from elemental twice, and then plus the elementals
Yeah.
of 3 and 5. I
Mhm.
think that's it.
Correct.
But I'm about to have to get water.
I'm quick. Write their health totals. 1 remaining health.
I want to go break some pots.
I don't.
Was B that?
I want to mess up
I
their
think so.
ability to smash things in
Yeah.
the middle.
I want to mess up her ability to load saves.
If we kill her and save,
No, we have to win the fight and save, and if we get close to winning the fight and she gets a turn, she will reload.
I would love to hit something.
Me too. That's my vote.
No, I mean, for the first time.
Oh, that's right. You've been fried and defending.
I've been fried and stuck inside of a ghost blender.
Yup. The
We
good
got
news
rid
is
of
you
the
don't
ghost
have the
blender.
con damage anymore.
Such a good idea.
I only took 2 con damage.
What's the idea?
Well, Poco can't have it because canonically Poco doesn't know that the game is anything different. So
What's your idea?
no, someone has to tell Poco otherwise, and then I will happily present that.
We have no realization that you think otherwise. So you have to give us an indicator. We have no idea.
Damn, we're on so many layers right now. Mars just still smelling fried fish.
And crispy
She's like,
crispy sap.
someone's cooking.
It's me.
Oh, damn.
And now it's the witch's turns.
And then the jellyfish's turn.
The blubber boy.
Which one takes 1 move action to get out of sight, takes another move action that you cannot see.
Oh dear.
He's popped up.
And acquires 6 rupees.
kill her.
Cash money.
Sugar mama.
Your turn. And Ice Witch comes up and casts
Can I like,
Sleet Storm.
is that a thing?
Basically 40-foot radius, 20 feet high. It's gonna fill up that entire space that you are in,
Oh.
and it
I'll take
is.
some bludgeoning damage. Reflex save.
I don't think so.
It's half bludgeoning, half cold, I believe.
I must be at the wrong.
Oh,
spell.
sleep storm, not
It's like hailstorm or something.
not the one that said.
Well, whatever Dax has written down is what's happening.
It
Yeah.
blocks all vision
Ew.
Got it.
for that 40-foot radius.
Oh, but it doesn't do damage?
Nope.
Cool.
Different spell.
I'll take it.
And unfortunately, she moved. She's cast. That's her turn.
Why is that unfortunate? I can't see the bitch.
Full turn.
Mm-hmm.
B does stuff we can't see.
Yep.
Sierra.
so I see nothing.
Nothing. You
White
just you know where the hallway was. It's just your entire vision is blocked out by just whiteout.
I'm
Sleet and
just
snow.
gonna walk forward then.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Cool. 18.
Okay. So you succeed and you can move at half speed.
So 15 feet.
But you can do it twice.
You can do it twice. You have to make an. We'll make the acrobatics check apply to both. You won't have to do it for a separate.
Why not? And then Scorpion Boy is gonna do it too.
Acrobatics check, please.
We're just gonna give him his flat 14.
Flat 14 works.
Yeah.
So you can do it too.
He's gonna move too, but he's gonna diagonal that way a little bit more.
Okay. Umara's turn.
One more.
Well, I just got fireballed, and now I can't see anything. So I'm having a wonderful time. So I'll roll acrobatics to move. Natural 20!
Yeah.
It's like rolling my dice does stuff. So I can move a grand total of 70. So that will cut that down to 35. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Even if you
30,
pass,
35.
you're at half speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70
At a speed of
hours.
35. I double that to 70. Then I cut it in half back to 35.
Okay.
Poco.
Poco follows his friends.
Acrobatics.
That's an 8. That's a failure.
So. Okay. You don't move. That's it.
Poco takes a step forward. He's like,
Slips down the
I
stairs.
can't find good footing. Like it's all too slippery.
Too many duplicates to
So
keep
that's
track
my move
of.
action. I don't have any duplicates right now.
Oh.
They all got destroyed by fireball.
Oof.
For my standard, Poco is going to go into his inventory and nope, he's got no food items. So Poco is going to ready an action. If an enemy comes out of the sleet storm, I will power attack it.
Okay.
That's me.
Jizuko's turn.
Yeah, if nothing else, even though my set range, I did check it up, it is like 30. There's upwind, downwind rules, corner room. So I'm close enough to Poco, hopefully even through a sleet storm that I can smell. He doesn't smell great.
You're good. We can see each other.
Okay. Well, just said obscures vision.
We are
Blocks all vision.
okay. Even though we're adjacent.
Blocks. It says blocks all vision.
Okay.
But you can hear him when he tries to move, so.
So just on the principle of the thing, I don't know who's still close, but I'll channel the heal. Just because they're close. $13.
No more fried sugar. We can get a donut.
Thanks.
We can get a donut.
Fried sugar.
And I
Yep.
believe that moves us back to Koya.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, I didn't know if there were any additional lair actions in this new save.
None that we can see.
That's entirely fair. So, what I would like to do is first use my standard to take out the fairy slingshot. And fairy slingshot for one at
Where?
where I believe the ice witch might be. Because it does not miss.
Targets you can reasonably hit. You're not going to be able to homing missile unless you have magic missile. You can't homing missile out and hit something you can't see.
I wanted to just get a general direction. And use that. Anyways. Alright.
If you want to make a perception check to maybe perhaps hear cackling,
Sure. Doesn't hurt.
that is acceptable.
I'll do that. Perception check. 18?
Okay.
Gosh.
Generally in front of you, it's getting a little hard to hear given that you have hearing clanking from Umara and skittering and various other sounds, but it sounds like you can hear one of them, but not both.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to move forward in the sleet storm. Acro check of 27.
That'll do.
And this is still half speed.
Correct.
Ta-da. There's my turn.
What was the other? Because you didn't get a chance to take a standard.
Oh, I
You
thought
did
the
perception.
check was...
Perception check?
No?
No.
Okay. Well, then I will move another 15 forward.
Okay. Koi's turn is now complete. Ice Witch is going to withdraw from combat in order to cross back here. And Fire Witch is going to point herself at an angle and aim Searing Rays at Umara.
Oh, so I can see her now.
No.
Then how can she see me?
Clank.
This one's a bitch.
Clank. Clank. You're still in full concealment, though. That's the good news. And that is too low. In a second, I'm going to need touch AC and then touch AC plus all of your reflecting armor.
I don't know what the reflecting armor is.
You have what's your armor bonus plus your shield bonus?
Oh, so my armor class.
Breastplate.
So my armor class.
If you have any other deflection bonuses and
No.
stuff, those do not count.
Well, a deflection bonus would apply to your touch, but my armor class is 19.
Okay. And what was your touch?
13.
Okay. So it reflects off of your armor.
And into the darkness!
Well, the thing is it clears off that space now that you're in because it's fire.
I'm not gonna shoot it back at her. She's made of fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it adjacent this way.
Okay. So
my allies don't walk off a ledge because I was about to.
Umar clears off this space from all of the whole front row because fire and ice don't mix. That was the Scorching Rays.
Just get through this.
Baronade now sees a target, and it's still in their initiative, which they have.
A lovely metal covered target.
I'm having such a good time.
It's chilling. It can't reach you, even if it moved all the way over. So it's chilling. It's just guarding that spot. Brings us up to Sierra's turn. As you can now see in front of you after the fire cleared off the ice.
Alright. Well, I don't know what the hell that six-eyed thing is in front of me.
It's a giant, sparkly
So, as
jellyfish.
opposed to those being ice, you them as like feeler tentacle things with balls of electricity at the end.
Even less of a fan of that.
Flip that. These are jellyfish connected by a literal band of electricity each. And it just sits here kind of like rotating slowly.
Getting worse. I don't want to approach him.
Go.
That is fair.
Cool. So we're both gonna 5-foot step forward and be ready if anything approaches our threat range to attack it. Held action. That's it.
Okay. Umar's turn.
I'm going to draw my bow and shoot the fire witch.
Okay.
That's all I
Do
got.
you still have a quiver? After you gave me yours.
I still have regular arrows.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't have the fancy, never-ending arrows.
Wanted to do the check.
That's a natural 20.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
The 19 confirms, so I deal 3 damage.
Yay.
That's great. That's the most amount of damage that you have rolled in this save file.
And then the next one's a 17.
17 meets but does not exceed.
Cool. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. That brings us now to Poco's.
I fail my acrobatics check. I pass. I cannot move through the sleep storm.
Mm-hmm. Jitsuko's turn.
I need to try and move, and we'll see how it goes.
You fly. You don't have to worry about slipping on the
In
ground.
the middle of the windstorm that's going on.
The DM says you're good.
If he says you're good, you're good.
DM says you can move, you can move. They are the arbiter of the world.
Feel free if you just want to, make the check anyway, and walk if you want to walk.
Do I need to? Would I need to make a flight check then?
You're flying in a simple direction. You don't have any threats that you're trying to avoid. You're fine if you wish to travel by flight.
Sure, I'd like to skim forward because I remember there not being a wall that I'll face plant into roughly forward.
You guys,
How much is skim?
How many feet?
I'll do
many
the
squares?
30. I'm still covered in white, but I almost ran into Koi here. Plunk into her back. Oh look, I found somebody.
Those were the same. Those were the same HPs. Okay.
And that's where it
No need for a lair action because this area is perfectly fine. Fully stocked with a boss. Koya's turn.
Okay. Now my bow. 1, 2, 4 into the visible area.
Mhm.
I can see both of the witches. Those are their current positions. Excellent. I'm going to continue to wail on the fire one.
Okay.
1 ice arrow. 1.
I think you only get one shot. Because rapid shot's a full round action.
True. So just the 1 ice arrow. Nat 18, total 27.
That'll do.
Okay.
Makes a hit. Do the do.
6 piercing and 2 ice.
13.
Yeah!
You shoot her with an ice arrow.
Yeah!
And she points at you.
Kill that one first.
Good luck.
And you're going to get a grand total of 4 various elemental rays coming at you. First the 2 fire, then 2 ice. Specifically so that they don't cancel each other out.
Excellent. AC is 15.
Is it a thing that you can just jump in front of someone if they get attacked?
No,
only if
you
I'm
need to
adjacent to them.
If you're adjacent to them?
If I'm adjacent to them.
Just you?
I can only do that.
Never.
Because I have a feat.
It's a
point.
feat.
Okay.
Well,
One
in harm.
fire.
But I haven't turned it on yet.
One out of all of those 4, 1 fire, 1 hits.
Wow.
Because the ice wizard rolled 2 2s.
Relatable.
That's the one that I would have jumped. I would not have taken fire for you.
And that would be a total of 13 points of fire damage.
Well, we don't have to jump for her anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
I basically have this much health.
I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have just done it.
Aw.
So, doesn't matter.
Sierra's just a good person.
I appreciate that.
Why are you missing? Hit that one! Ah. Ungrateful. Who are you calling ungrateful?
They start bickering.
Mm-hmm.
4 rays came in.
Ernie.
Big guys
Chilling.
Here.
guarding the center platform, basically.
Mara, don't get shocked again.
Gee, thanks. Never once did I consider that course of action.
I'll be here to fix you again.
Where
See-
are you?
Sierra's turn.
Well, I really do not want to touch this electric jellyfish, and I have literally no projectiles, so I guess I'm just gonna go touch the electric jellyfish, or sit here and do nothing.
I might have a buster ring still strapped to me, or does Poco have
I
that?
think Poco has that.
I think Poco has the buster ring.
Each of these satellite jellyfish is a potential target. Those are separate dudes.
Okay.
And you only have to worry about it if you're swinging metal whips.
The whips are not metal. You prison.
I thought you had the scorpion whips.
They
but
are
they're metal
scorpion
spikes.
whips.
Because they are currently electrified. The other thing is, don't you have elect resist?
Yeah.
Can Scorpion Boy be under it at all?
That's this thing?
Yeah.
It is close enough to the ground that it could occupy one of these entry spaces, but it cannot be underneath any of these. And it
So
cannot
can
be
he-
underneath him.
He can't be under this.
That is where a band of electricity is going.
Oh, okay.
So he could.
I didn't know if it was like, if it's just like straight through, then that's one thing. Well, I'm just gonna go without any of my bonuses. I'm just gonna go there and attack that front one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
AC of a jelly pal right now is 14.
That's it.
Cool. 21.
That hits.
Looking good.
2 damage.
That's
4.
That's a 4.
2
Alright.
times 2. 2 squared.
2 for the second power.
Just drop that 4 on him. Okay. Seer's turn. Umar's turn.
I'm gonna shoot some more arrows at this fire witch.
Yes, let's take her
It's
down.
not quite my initiative, but can I pass the master weapon to Umar?
I'm gonna use the master weapon as my bow, cause fuck these witches in
That's-
particular.
Umara can call.
I'm gonna
So
make a
not on
phone
your
call.
initiative.
I'm gonna phone a friend. What's
You're
up,
gonna use
Fi?
your Wi-Fi.
I've literally never used you before, Fi. Do you wanna hop over?
Get it, Wi-Fi.
This feels unpleasant.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot either. Do I have the master weapon? And I'm gonna shoot some master arrows.
Add a +2.
And it's a 2d6?
It's +2 to hit damage and it's a 2d6 bonus.
Okay, cool. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Then that's
That bonus helped.
and that's 9. And I'm gonna shoot another arrow. Now it's not gonna.
Okay, so 9 total. Okay. Okay, that was Umara, which brings us to Poco.
Yep, Poco wonders briefly why the master weapon is gone. That's okay. He's gonna try an acrobatics through the sleep and fail.
It's too big.
That's my turn.
I'm gonna blunder forward. Technically, I'm gonna end up in a diagonal, so I end up in the free square. But
Done.
theoretically, I blunder forward, funk into Amara, and then just feel my way along everybody else.
That way.
They just shuffle me along to the end so I can try and see.
I'm currently shooting arrows. Please don't stand on me.
And oh god, I was closing windows the whole fucking time.
What?
What?
Because that's
Closing
how I
spell
remember
windows as she casts
as
spells.
I use them. God
You
damn
guys
it.
gotta just write shit down on paper.
I do, but then it's like both at the same time.
Says
so
the
I don't
Marshall
have to flip
class.
through as many damn things.
There's a reason Court and I chose civil martial.
There's also a reason I said you just gotta write shit down on paper.
I did!
Say that thing about being a simple martial class again.
Every single one of my turns is a power attack. I cast buff spells and I wade into melee range to power attack.
Cool. These things are within 100 feet of me, yeah?
Yes.
Great. I'd like to cast my own ray of blue light. I have to make a range touch attack. Give me a second.
Who are you targeting?
I'm closest to the ice lady. And hopefully if I drop her, the sleet storm will go away.
That's a solid plan.
Yeah.
Plus dex plus
11, 12. 12 and 5 gets me 17.
Versus touch.
Ooh, good.
This is a touch.
Yeah, okay, good.
Do they have spell resistance?
Good question. In this form, they do not.
Yes! Okay, cool. Where's my D8? I hit. God damn, I was going to roll 6, so that's 3d8. Are they vulnerable to bright light? Okay, I asked.
Unless the bright light you're talking about is specifically fire.
8 and 3 gets me 11. Yeah! Neighbor's blessings be on you.
That's a southern hospitality right there.
Uh-huh.
You die
That's
slowly.
a bless you.
And that's a northern one.
That was Jitsuko. Court's turn.
Bless you.
I'm gonna wait to spend a standard on a save until the sleep storm is gone.
What? Oh. I think saving in the current condition is suboptimal regardless.
Yep.
I would almost rather start over.
So would I.
Right where we are.
So would I.
Can I spend a standard to load previous save?
You can.
I would like to do that. I would like to start this over.
Have your pick.
The Hestu is best do.
Okay.
That's the one we were using.
Or did we save over goodbye?
The first save file says all heroes must die, just so
Yeah.
everyone's aware.
That one.
No.
I'm gonna guess that's the one.
That one.
Gonna take a wild
That's
guess.
the one that will take us to the start of the...
To the start of this room.
It will.
Mhm.
Okay, so then fine. All heroes must die, and can I rename it while I'm saving?
Once you've loaded it, you can resave over the file.
Okay.
But
I like that we could just nope out of these barrels.
Or
So can they.
For now.
okay. So that's deleted. That's deleted.
Her rupees are deleted.
Unfortunately,
She lost her whole savings.
What happens when you take a gamble like
Okay.
that?
The lingering taste of the potion fills you with vim and vigor, and the wall in front of you is stone door. Umar, what?
I'm ready to kill Ganondorf! That's my thought.
Jitsuka, what thoughts are going through your head?
Who reloaded that time? And I say that out loud.
While we're all sitting next to each other like, what the fuck, guys?
Who reloaded that one? Oh.
What?
I mean, I'm not against it, but I'm just curious.
What
The
is what?
storm was keeping Poco
This
back.
is meta
It
as
was.
fuck.
What storm?
I'm so
Poco,
happy.
do you feel like you've been standing here for a very long time?
Quite a while, yes.
Do you have odd visions of being set on fire and being
None.
caught in a snowstorm?
Nope.
Can we just charge through this room?
The moment the door opens, the fireball goes off.
We don't know that.
We don't.
And
We've
we do.
restarted this fight. This is the third time we're about to walk into this room.
The fuck?
Dude,
Okay.
The symbols on our hands. This is what casts. told
Okay,
us-
so-
no, we've reloaded the
No,
fight.
no, no,
three times,
I-
so how do we do it better?
I trust you, but okay, so here's the thing. You seem to be the only one with any recollection of what's happening. So first things first, what happens?
The last time we
Jitsuko
walked
tells
in,
us what happens.
I give
Wonderful,
a
the
brief
story has been
rundown.
relayed. So Umara ushers everyone to the fucking side. Get away from, not myself.
No, Umara, let me activate the armor.
Watch. Alright, so Umara pulls out one tower shield. Pulls out the other tower shield. Double walls for this square twice. And then I open the door.
Fireball, held action.
I have
fireball
full cover, it
goes
doesn't
off.
hit me.
Mm-hmm. And we can roll that initiative for the
Poco,
third time.
before you enlarge, go.
I'm already enlarged. Enlarged was before the save.
That was a nat 20. And that is fire.
I'm gonna put us
3 better every time.
20.
Enlarge is after the save, though.
3 with
No.
ice.
Every one of the buff spells is
18.
right before the room.
With fire.
That's a nat 1 on my
You-
initiative.
You guys had the ability to talk these tactics over before
what
doing
was the
things.
tactic you wanted to do?
I wanted to have you on just any of the larger creatures' backs so that we can move you through the sleet storm.
Nope. Poco's an extra 80 pounds. One person could carry that comfortably.
You're forgiving me. Yay.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that easy.
Then Poco is, I suppose, hanging off your back.
Backpack.
Yep, I like to imagine though it's like piggyback style. But I'm just,
That's what the tower shields were. One was stacked to make sure Poco didn't get hit. I got a 15.
11. I'm sorry, 4.
And
13.
did you guys have any held actions when the door opened?
Ooh. We will next time.
Mine was not get hit by a fireball. That was my held action.
Okay. So
Turning on the
15,
armor. We
and then there's a
discussed
nat 1. Coils
I'm not
down.
I
going
mean,
to
like, I
enlarge.
cast all my buffs, but I'd like to cast Bless to give us all a +1 on this nonsense.
Yay.
7
Who-
rounds.
Who is 15?
Mirror images.
15.
I was 13.
I have 6 mirror images.
I had
That's-
11.
That's theoretically my held action.
Who was the 15 though?
I don't think any of us were. Oh, fuck. Wait. No, I was a 13.
I
That's
thought I had
the
a
8.
15. Who's 4?
Oh, no, wait. I was 15. I just
Okay.
rolled my dice again.
Force Poco.
There we go. Cool. Okay. So held action goes off. You guys had no held actions from the sounds of things, so that means ice. Ice can move in right beside, and she's not going to cast on her sister, which means that the sleet storm is going to have that range as opposed to the previous one, and entire blinded blocks all
Fire
sight. Fire Witch cast her fireball and is going to retreat to an angle, sniping. And Umara's turn.
Alright, so first I have to roll acrobatics. Do I have any penalty for Poco being on my back?
Word. You got upgraded
I got a 19.
capacity. That'll
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We're here. That's my turn.
You're looking at a nice witch.
yeets Poco at the witch.
That's literally what's gonna happen.
I swing Poco, who swings his sword.
Here.
Double damage.
I'm gonna move. The first bit is normal. Blue, gray one, yes.
And my acrobatics was a 20, not natural.
That'll pass.
So once I get there, I'm gonna just keep moving until I get to my total.
If you spend just running in a straight line, you can do 4 times your speed.
I'm gonna get right there.
Yikes.
And then Umara just.
Why not?
Don't go off the edge.
It's I think called run as an action,
Yeah,
where you
literally
can
just run.
Scorpion Boy's gonna do the same. I'm just gonna roll his check and he's gonna get.
beat a 10.
It is a 10.
Beat
Scorpion Boy has a dexterity bonus. He did it.
Cool, he did it. He can stop right there.
It has to be a
Perfect.
straight line, so.
Boops into Umara.
Falls off the edge.
No!
Not the boy. Reload! Reload!
Nope. Jitsuko.
There's my acrobatics check for you.
I'm going to skim my way forward in a straight line where I remember there being no walls for me to run into.
Where specifically do you end?
I can only go at half speed, right?
The alternative is you can.
As flying, you were fine.
Okay, so I can still go 30. So I would like to not face plant into the witch.
You can't see the witch. You saw where she last was.
Hey yo, I'm shouting a bunch so you know where the witch is. I'm at the front of this ice storm, shouting a bunch,
Cool.
shouting words.
Cool. Then just let me see. 30 feet forward puts me right next to her.
This
so
is 30 right here.
cool. Then that's my speed. That's all I got.
You can do it again though.
Do a double move.
Or cast a stand.
It's into darkness.
I cannot see.
Unless your standard is targeting yourself, move forward.
Could also take out a bow and shoot.
I just shoot blindly. I would like to join Scorpion Boy, where I heard the scuttle and the hey, get off my foot.
If you want your bow to be out, it is.
Cool.
Cool, the bow's out.
Okay.
Next turn.
Okay, Poco, I'm gonna go ahead and try and grappling hook her in with my move action.
Alright.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit her touch on
That'll
reflex.
do it.
Get over here. I'm gonna hit her.
Where specifically do you want to put her? I thought so.
I'm gonna hit her. This is the Megaton. It's the Master Megaton, and I'm trying to smash her into the fucking floor. That's gonna be a miss.
For the shot.
So good though.
14 doesn't hit, right? Okay.
But
Plus
it's
one
so
for
good.
bless.
15?
15 doesn't.
No.
Koya!
Yep, Koya.
Okay, so Thomas can testify. This is what I pre-rolled for my acrobatics
Sure, I
check.
testify.
Why
You
now?
can roll anything and make it. Let's go.
Pretty much. I could roll
Anything.
anything.
The DC's 10.
Run. In a straight diagonal. I'm there.
Run towards the sound of my voice. We did it.
Okay, that's Koya. Ice. We're trying to accelerate this fight because...
I've done it 3 times.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. Casting defensively. Oh, fails.
Which one? Ice.
Ice.
Okay.
They just had to not roll a 1 and she rolled a 1. And I
Take-
believe that provokes if you fail a.
No, you just fizzle the spell.
No.
Just
Yeah.
fizzles. She wanted to poke you.
Take
Poke
fire.
Seer. Fire is next.
Move. We dare you.
Has a little burning hands.
Cast defensively, I dare you.
We did.
I've drawn the chocolate specifically.
This one doesn't fail. And she's burning hands and a cone that's gonna catch her sister.
Good.
So I have to
Can
roll
you
every time.
stasis one of them?
Probably. Next turn that I'm not running.
I fail my reflex save.
I succeed my reflex save.
11.
Cool.
Can I swap Poco and I's failure and success? Since he's riding.
I'm fine.
16.
Oh, actually, as a ride check, you can just.
What was the save?
Take
I
cover.
succeed on the rad check.
The save has to be a
So I take.
DC 16.
So I take half of them.
Okay. Scorpion Boy did not make it.
What was the damage?
11.
With 11, so you'll
Sweet.
take 5.
So I'll take 5 and then 11. Okay. Cool.
Umara.
Umara's turn. I'm gonna drop Poco as a free action. Because fuck him being on my back right now. Poco goes right here, and since fire just hitting a cone, all that snow is gone.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. And now, I'm gonna do net stuff. I'm gonna pull my net out. I'm gonna net the fire witch. Yeah.
I saw the indecision in your
Yeah.
face.
The last time fire hit your net, you
Fire witch is
lost it.
netted! Mirror shield is out.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, Sierra.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. Scorpion Boy's gonna move here so that we're flanking. And
They
we're
don't
both gonna attack.
They don't have a standard attack.
Okay, Ice is getting smacked.
Okay, first one for me did not hit.
What about the one from Scorps?
My second one was a 20
That'll
not
do.
natural to hit,
That'll do.
and Scorpion Boy was a 19 to hit.
Okay, that'll do as well.
A bunch of d6s. Mess her up. It's important to note that I cannot save games right now. Just,
Oh, neither can I.
yeah, so we
It's
can't
quite
save the combat saves.
Only you two can.
Yeah. 12 from me and 1 from Scorpion Boy, so 13 plus 1 poison.
You want to start
Which
the
is
fight
strength.
again from
No,
here?
I won't
No,
say.
to save so that the fight starts from here. Because this is a great
This is
start.
a good point.
If anyone's going to use their standard at this point, it's probably better to be for it to be me.
Okay.
And it was ice that you hit with the poison?
I did hit ice.
Okay.
Ice poison.
Because you can
Poison.
do damage,
Poisoning.
and the only damage that I can think of at the moment would be a touch attack that may or may not work.
Yeah. So then.
Okay, that's Sierra. We have Jitsuko.
Cool. I'm going to use my standard to save, starting here.
Okay.
Rename it.
Should I take a picture of the battle map? What should I do here?
That might be helpful.
Okay.
And everybody remember where you are.
I'm literally doing that.
If you specifically plan on reloading the save file, yes, you're going to want to save your resources and stuff.
Or even if they try to.
No.
Or they might
They'll. Can we override their save?
Yeah,
You
he said
can
we were gonna
rewrite a save
rewrite
file
it.
because they rewrote yours.
We can
Okay.
rename it.
The
Cool.
heroes all live.
That's a title choice.
Okay.
My title choice this game.
Cool. Do you do anything with your other action, Jitsuko?
You move?
No.
Cool, turns out.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and power attack Ice because she's taking some damage.
Apologies for rapidity. This is third time doing this.
That's fine.
Yep, that's why.
Rapidity
No,
is
you're
more
good,
fun
it's
too,
okay.
so.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have the master weapon, so she'll take.
Why don't you have the master weapon?
We restarted.
Okay, I have the master weapon.
You're right, because you have a hammer you try to
I'm using a net, damn it.
Yeah, we restarted. I'm
Master
not
net.
enlarged, so I've only got 18 strength, so I just have to do a quick adjustment. I do plus 16 instead of plus 18 right now, so she'll take 24, 25, 26 points of arcane bludgeoning as this hammer is just boom. I'm trying to pulp her face against the wall. For my move action, I'd like to move here. Does that provoke?
You took a 5 step.
No, I'm moving. Does that provoke an attack of opportunity from her?
She's not an armed combatant
Okay.
in this form.
Okay. That's it. I'm done.
Koya!
Okay.
Okay. I am going to attack with my shotgun because that's what I drew.
Is she 10 feet?
No,
It's too diagonal, so unfortunately not.
Dang it.
you're close.
Okay.
But no cigar.
Gosh darn it, that is not gonna hit.
How do you know? Her armor class is lower right now.
It was
She's
a
entangled.
3.
She's entangled. She's
Oh, a
reduced
3
by
is
a
pretty
bunch.
low though.
What, your total's a 12, right? 13, because bless? Your total's a 13.
Penalty, I think, is 2
Yes.
to AC.
Goes
Okay.
worth a try.
But it's important to know, because that's an 11-point swing.
Also, chakram is a strength weapon, so I have a -1, not a +9.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Never mind then.
It's
Okay.
worth a shot.
It was. I wanted
After Quiet
to
Ice.
see if the poison was going to carry over to the next floor.
That'd be neat.
It would be.
They start bickering again.
What made you think that putting it in the center was gonna do anything?
And they cast defensively, as they do. And then they both turn and they fire everything at this dude to clear him off.
Big space
It can't help them. They need a different boss.
Yep.
They need a different thing.
Good. We were not having it with that jellyfish boy.
Oh, she has to make a secondary concentration check because she's in my net.
Okay.
I should have mentioned that sooner. Apologies.
Alright. And. Okay. They would all hit, and you're saying that.
They have to make a
fire-
DC 22 concentration check against my snag net. It's the first time I've ever hit a spellcaster.
passes. So now we get to roll thunderous fistfuls of dice.
Against the other boss.
Against the other boss.
Sure.
So one ray is 46, So they threw 4 rays.
So 16d6.
So 16d6.
Let's just average that
Just
out.
quadruple.
That's just gonna be dead.
So 10, 13,
Times four is
52 damage as they
Blubber
clear
Baron.
the battlefield in preparation for later.
Umar's turn. Because that was fire and ice.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step right here. I'm gonna make a drag combat maneuver. That's a 27.
Beats Sandy.
She's right there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Sierra, who are you flanking?
Both.
Which one do you want to hit?
Both.
Which? You gotta pick.
I can do 2 attacks.
Or you can hit either of them once.
Exactly.
Do it. Kill them dead.
Just make sure you have the plan for whomst you're swinging with which dice roll.
The first one will be at the ice.
Great.
And that's a hit.
Okay.
Was that an 18?
Yes.
Roll to confirm.
That'd be a 19.
Plus your flanking.
That will confirm.
That
Cool,
confirms.
that's a
So you
confirm.
get a crit.
Critter.
We did it.
Damage first, or just keep rolling?
Keep rolling. You already have the dice in your hand.
For the red one, that is not a hit.
You don't know that.
That's a 9, 10.
Oh.
You have
10
Plus
total?
flanking?
14 plus flanking.
So, yeah, what's the total?
Hold
14.
on. Okay.
14. That's unfortunate. It's very close.
So you crit the first one.
Cool. And then
Roll some
Scorpion
damage.
Boy's also gonna hit the blue one. That one is 12, which is a no.
And then double the default.
$15. 15.
She
Nice.
spirals into the shadows.
69.
Nice.
Giggity.
The thing is that would have hit on your attack. Scorpion Boy, he still, if he chooses to swing, he's going to miss. But he can swing from a different spot if he wanted to move over here and be attacking, because she went down before Scorpion Boy swung.
You rolled a hit.
Why not?
No, you're not. You
Oh,
can't change
okay.
RNG and re-roll it. It's just what it's. You can change who the target,
He
the
missed
attack
anyway.
you're targeting. Yeah.
It's just a matter of do you want him here?
Yeah.
Or do you want him to stay there?
He can stay there.
Okay, he stays there.
Cool.
Jitsuko.
I saved the game again
Yep.
Okay.
because this
moment.
is a good step forward.
Okay. Poco power attack. Hammer. On the ground individual. It's so hard to see. That's gonna hit. That's a 20 plus.
That does.
The megaton on its own is a d10, so that's the wrong die. So, 10 plus 16 is 26. 27, 28 because I have the master. And then 2d6 from the master. 34, 39 plus 2, 41.
Mother of God.
With my move action, I would like to take one of my weapons and put it on top of her because she's in a net.
Just set it on top.
I just want extra weight on top of her.
Okay.
Because I have to choose one, it will be the...
Let me interrupt you. Koya, sneak attack and kill this bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead, it's your turn.
Yep.
Thank you, Court.
I put the chakram away and draw the dagger.
Stay. Can I give her my eternal hope? God damn it. The one.
Yeah.
Okay, ice turn. Ice is dead. Fire turn.
We're just gonna say that with the weapon on top of her, that she's gonna have to pass 3 concentration checks in a row.
Cool.
And I'll put a little penalty on them, because concentration is what they're built for. But this is a very bad situation. Okay. And unfortunately, the second one, it failed. So
Okay.
the first one was cast defensively. Second one would be net.
Ah,
So
the net did something!
So she starts chanting words, and you just grab and pull. It's like,
Umar's action.
Fling her off the edge.
No, she can fly.
Just take the broom.
also, that
Lair? Was she summoning? Did she have the opportunity to?
As far as it's a lair action.
Got it. Okay.
So
Alright, she summons
she
the big
summons
spider.
the easy one.
And I'm gonna stab with a trident in my other hand. 25 hits for 5 damage. Oh wait, am I flanking? No. Rah! And does the trident crit on a 19? It does not. But I do 6 more damage.
So 11 total. Which brings us to Sierra.
Yes, I totally intended that to make a gigantic 5.
Yeah.
First hit is an 18.
In the net, yeah.
Fuck
Don't even
yeah.
worry about
Net doing work.
Yeah.
Second hit is a 16.
In the net.
Net doing
all
work.
Buffs
We'll
matter.
probably do it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 14,
Plus.
plus
Oh,
12,
big numbers.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So 33.
Yeah!
You just did Poco damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me get the proper lines again.
Can I just mash A through the dialogue?
It's Jitsuko's turn save.
Is it my turn or
They
are
don't.
we in
They
a
don't.
cutscene?
They don't even have a save file they can load. That's the thing. They don't have a save file they can
These-
load.
Okay, but is it my
He's
turn
working
that I
with
could?
With my flank. With the frost. Let's get serious. Okay, okay. Double down. Circle.
They have to reroll
Perception
that.
check.
And I don't want to save out of turn.
No, I know. I'm just. They have to.
I
reroll.
did better. It's,
I did worse.
I got a 15.
Oh, for
Nope.
the perception?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I did much better. I know
You
what I'm
pointed out
looking
to us
for.
again.
15.
Yep.
17.
Because the thing is those who'd seen it before don't need to because they remember it from the previous save file.
Yep.
And the 2 people who did you beat the 18?
No!
Nope.
What the ever?
So we still have no idea what's going on. Twinrova rolls initiative.
The Yakuza.
Because yeah, we want to get her off of the I attack twice. That's no fun. Gotta spread it out a bit.
You can rip the whole thing
So, wait, when we spot their hand, does that mean that they save the file then?
No, that
No,
means
this
that
means
they
we know
have.
that they can do it.
Okay.
Poco and Umara canonically have no fucking idea what's going on.
We're just like, this fight's going great.
I was all like, look at their hands,
We're
guys.
like, man, our allies have some good ESP today.
Yeah, no. Jitsuko, Nair's pulling through.
Naira's doing work today.
So
20 years.
And the others just think it's witch powers.
22.
100% it's witch powers.
Which power is God powers? We're
Jitsuko,
fine.
it's your turn.
Cool.
22 and 8.
Is it a standard to roll like a perception, hunch, knowledge thing? I'll tell you what I'm looking for, but I want to know if it would basically take the turn. Can I save and also roll some kind of a knowledge roll?
Yeah, you're just trying to remember something.
Okay, because what I want to do is, since I was standing very close to one of the witches, if I can roll to sense, I want to know what they have about them that is able to let them merge, so that if we have to do this again, I can stop it. Like, is it something,
Hunch.
like, is it the gem?
No one's ever done this before that you can tell.
Like, is it the gem? Is it a sisterly bond that they share? That's a flat 10.
Okay, for a hunch.
Okay.
It's magic.
Okay, cool. Some innate sisterly magic demon spawns. Kuzo weirdos.
Twinrova turn.
They rolled a 22, but that doesn't.
And
And an
with
8.
my standard, I'm going to save the game here. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You're good.
I already marked your save.
Cool. Cool. And
And we have a
action.
picture of the current battle net.
It's literally the adjustment of
I should raise my
Twinrova
net just-
above the previous enemy. There's no other expenditure. There's nothing other than that that's drastically changed. Our save file is at the start of the Twinrova phase.
She's going to drop
Yeah, I
the
feel ya.
drop the sleet storm,
Good.
covering.
Oh, drop it. God fucking damn it.
That makes sense.
On the list of spells I hate more than anything else.
That jump is precarious as fuck.
I feel fear now.
But you move. She casted. Her turn's over. Spider. You can't see what Spider does.
Great.
Spider does a skittery noise.
Poco?
Does make a scary noise.
Poco, right?
If that's next on there,
Did we
8,
jump to? Okay, so
8
yeah,
and
next
5,
is Poco.
and then yeah.
Okay, Poco's having none of this sleet storm. Elemental or a fire. So
This is what I was waiting for.
yep. I didn't want to do it early. It doesn't hurt anyone immediately.
It's the start of your turn.
It starts my turns. So I'm going to.
It's going to melt anything
5.
around you.
Anything around me?
Basically, every time you move, it clears all adjacent spaces.
Did I have an understanding of how far apart that was?
You were able to look at it for the last, like...
Can I hook shot where I think it is? As opposed to trying to jump here?
You can... If you moved here, you cleared that spot, you can see the edge of it.
Okay.
And so you can pretty much
Then I will
ascertain.
then I will safely move to here.
Mm-hmm.
Clear all that. Basically, so Pogo started here.
So we're getting all of this.
1 second. Pogo started here. So 5, 10, 15, hook shot as my second move, and the elemental aura.
Okay. So that would mean the only places... Because you started here?
Yep.
You started here. Here?
I started there. So
Okay,
you've got
so that would
these
be-
4 corners. So they can't see us, but we can see each other.
Nice.
I'm done.
Glorified smoke screen.
Okay. Pogo's turn. This brings us to Koya.
Okay.
Is the spider still there?
Yeah,
Oh,
where's the spider?
Is the spider still hanging out?
We can see now.
Oh no, spider's gone. Cool.
Okay.
They're looking
Spider's on the
for
ceiling.
a boss that moves.
Spider's on the ceiling.
around.
Cool.
Let me check to see its speed, though.
Oh.
It's on the ceiling.
It's actually hanging over the edge.
Okay, cool.
Of,
Bye.
like, trying to get down into the pit.
Someone knock that thing.
What a dweeb.
Just
Oh, wait, no, double move. Sorry. Nope. It gone.
Oh, okay.
We saw traces of it.
It's not on a ceiling or anything?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Cool.
Goma.
Cool. Alright. I'm going to move 5, jump 15.
The jumps count as part of your movement. So every 5-foot square you jump, you
So
move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Give an acrobatics check just to make sure you don't nat one,
Okay.
because that's a lot of hopping and...
It is not a nat 1.
Okay,
It
you're
is
fine.
19.
Whew. Yeah, you're real good at this.
Yeah,
She
so I
front
go
flips her way over.
over there.
don't forget to subtract the rupees. Just a heads up.
Thank you. I've been keeping good track. And I can see them now, and they can see me. So, I would like to. Yeah, I'm going to fire an ice arrow at them. Why not?
Which specifically are you aiming for? Which part?
2 heads.
I mean, the fire head, if I have the choice. If they're not so melted that I cannot
They
physically
turn
do so.
ice and fire into water and melt.
That's just 16. Oh no, 17 to hit.
17's not going to do it, but you got those nice little
Does it count
elemental
less?
auras.
Indeed.
Did you count plus?
No, I did not.
18?
So that's 18.
Okay.
There's a couple more rounds of it.
It'll be
Close to.
Elemental is 5.
Okay. So you targeted that side. Do 10 points.
After
I know-
Koya.
I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt, but just I know it's kind of like not a puzzle anymore when I ask which side you target, but this is keeping in the theme for where this boss came from.
No,
So
Absolutely.
it's totally fair. I had not fired anything elemental at them yet, so I wasn't sure if I could. But
I wasn't sure if you could differentiate targets since they're the same being.
exactly.
Turn order shifts dice. Or technically 22.
because rules is written, you never have that option.
Yeah.
So that's why there's that basically that just hullabaloo about doing so. I believe you've only been hit with one, and they don't have the evidence. They don't
Come
have the
at
evidence to know.
me, bitches.
And so, just gonna get that scorching
Specifically.
ray out. And so 19 and 13. I believe 19's going to hit.
19 hits, 13 does not.
For a total of
And this is. Do I have a reflex save for this?
13 fire.
No.
Touch attack. So she attempts to roast you
Got it.
with those, and now she gets
Sick burns.
she gets a real good look at you, and the fact that you're not affected.
Toss at me, wench!
Oh, that's a heal one. Okay. And one recovery heart heals for 5. And she smashes pots in front of her.
Yeah.
Okay. Up to fire, which doesn't exist anymore. Umara.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35 with a big jump.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna lunge. I'm gonna use my net. Now she's netted. As long as I don't roll a 1. Pretty much.
In the same vein, if you're making 2 jumps, just don't roll a nat 1 on an acrobatics check.
I didn't.
Cool. Alright. Net it. Net it. Net.
That's a 28.
Yeah, that's her.
She's netted.
She's netted.
Yeah.
And now, by the rules of the net, she cannot be further than 10 feet away from me.
Okay, and you used with lunge.
Yes.
Does that pull you to her or her to you?
It's up to you as the DM.
Roll opposed strength.
I hope to God I beat her.
Fight.
I got a 22.
She rolled a nat 1.
Cool.
So,
These are
yep.
spellcasters.
But they're 2 combined.
So they're doubly frail.
That's not how it works. Sierra, your turn.
Okay.
5,
I
10,
keep rolling on my dice.
15,
I suppose that works.
20, 25, 30. I'm gonna whip her.
Hey, whip it good. Whip it good.
20, not natural.
Okay, that'll hit.
1 point of damage.
One damage.
Don't worry, I'm gonna try and drag her into point.
Working boy.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Needs to stay there.
There's a spider.
Spider.
Okay.
Jitsuko.
I want to move to a spot where I can actually see them because technically there's a block of sleet.
You can fly.
Yes.
You can fly, you can fly.
10, 15.
Sleet Storm is 20-foot height, so as far as she can't fly over it, Sleet Storm.
This is all cleared though.
Yep. I'm just saying for if you're saying I'm going to fly over it, that is
No,
not
I
possible.
wasn't
for
going
this height.
to.
30 would
puts
put
me on
you
top of
here.
her. I'd like to. Can I have her between Koya and Poco
You can.
and just sort of flap awkwardly?
That terrifies me.
Over the pit.
Are you doing anything else?
Yes, I would like to try and blind this lady again. Again, positioning my burst like
So it
next
doesn't hit
to,
allies.
so that way it doesn't hit anybody
Bounce off me
else.
so it gets mirrored back into her eyes.
I'm totally flavoring
It's
that
going
if
to
she
be
fails.
a DC of 18 for the reflex.
Reflex? She reflected.
Okay, cool. Then she is dazzled for move phone 3 rounds.
And she'll still take some damage because she's evil.
Still takes damage because she's an evil lady
Rolled it.
who uses souls for her own use. No.
That's a D4. You need D8s? 3D8?
No, that's different. That's a different. That's burst of. That's a different light.
Different burst of radiance.
Different
There are
light.
2
There's a
different
burst of light.
radii?
There's a searing light. There.
Roll some damage.
Anyway, that was a 2. 9.
Okay. Okay.
Twinrova.
She's got some concentration checks to make. So 1 for casting defensively. Oh, nope, fails 1.
Ah.
That's your turn.
Cool. Hook shot can be my speed and movement. This is 20 feet away from me. Ah, yes. We technically have going first.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10. So basically, up on the ceiling, up around this area right there.
Above a pit.
It's clinging onto a ceiling, yep.
Okay. No. In the past, when we hit its eyeball, it fell. So I'm gonna change my turn. I'm gonna magic missile its eyeball once and her twice.
Okay.
She is gonna go ahead and take max damage. She's gonna take 10, and it in the eyeball is gonna go ahead and take 4. And then for my move action, I will come over here into the pit.
Yeah.
Is it gone?
The pit? Nope, pit's still there.
It now has a spider corpse in it.
You said 3 or 4?
4.
4. Okay. And then fall damage would be.
We're gonna learn how deep this pit is by how long it takes the spider to crawl back up.
Poco doing complex mathematics on the fly. There's no particular flavor for that. The flames that were the elemental ore just kind of shoot off as Poco runs forward. That's dispelling the flames and shooting magic missile. There, flavor, done.
Cool. Alright, so it's Poco. They just failed the thing. Spider went. Koi's turn.
These sigils, are they actually in the ground?
More like the
Are they-
magic-y type of they're glowing there on the ground, but
Can they be disrupted?
whether
Yeah.
roll knowledge arcana.
Okay. That is a 3.
You might be able to turn them into letters if you had like the right color, like luminescent chalk. You could just like doodle on them, and you could make like little like hangman things going on. Like, you're pretty nice. You could write magic. You could write bibbidi bobbidi boop.
I'm going to instead rapid shot 2 fire arrows at the ice side.
Okay. AC 16 currently.
First one
That's
hits.
gonna be 1 hit.
Second one, add your
And
bonuses.
Second is 17 does exceed 16.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
So that's going to be 8 elemental, and then 6 of piercing.
24?
Okay, 24 based on just the numbers you rolled.
14,
No.
14 based on numbers.
14 based on numbers.
Okay. And then you already added the elemental, which
Mhm.
that I wanted to clarify. Okay, so that was Koi's turn. Top of the order. She's got 2 concentration checks to make. And passes them both. Casting. Going to be Burning Hands to free herself as she decimates and burns away that net.
She has to roll damage on it.
Fair. What is your net made of?
Save, get the net back.
My net's made of net stuff, but it has health.
Oh, I just realized there's a really dirty strategy we can pull. Stasising the net once someone's in it.
Am I using? Oh, I'm using the other one for dazzling. That's right.
We're going back just to do that.
Just to see what happens.
Then they restuck it. You can't move something else.
12. That does destroy my net.
12 points of fire damage, and that also hits
Do you
1,
have in
2,
harm's way?
3.
No, I know.
Believe these two make the reflex saves if you choose.
Well, now I don't have a net. I have no choice but to make a reflex save.
25.
That definitely does.
13.
13 does not.
Sorry, 15.
15 does not.
Counting bless?
16.
16 does not exceed. Take 12 points of fire damage from the burning of the hands. And she is provoking. Because she is not having this.
Okay,
That was more than a 5-foot step, right?
Yeah, no,
What-
she's,
yep.
she's provoking from you,
So you get-
and I think that's it.
You get a free shot.
Because you had your net and it's gone now.
Net 1!
Okay,
Not gonna do it. You also get a free shot.
No, I don't. My net has reach.
and the net was just burned. This was Imara. This was where she was.
And you had other turns, which means lunge did not.
She doesn't have another weapon out.
Lunge
By the
only
way.
applies on my turn anyway.
Copy that. Okay.
Umara.
She moves to that space.
Should have anticipated my net being short.
I'll get you a new one. Made of her fucking skin.
Oh!
I'll pass.
Hair?
5, 10, 20, 25. What's popping?
She does have an attack.
Get fucked.
Nat 20. 25 is going to confirm.
Fucking Christ. Imagine her melees aren't too strong.
That's going to be a total of 6, and that's going to be ice because she hit you with fire last time.
Cool. I really should have
She's back.
anticipated this turn.
That was her opportunity.
I'm gonna run up under with a two-handed trident. Fuck it. And then I'm going to martial flexibility into power attack.
Okay.
Because I hate this woman and everything she's about.
Same.
DC 18.
Do you want the master weapon?
AC 18.
I hit her.
Cool.
I do 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, see her.
I'm gonna move to the square right here. And
Whips.
That's a hit. That's like a 25.
That'll do.
1 damage.
Just you go.
I would like to roll the same knowledge arcana about the sigils.
Okay.
Give mostly if I can disturb them and cause mayhem. Where's my knowledge arcana? Oh, that knowledge thing actually has ranks in it. That's a 10.
Nope.
If you had a nice glowing piece of chalk, you could draw
I could
some
doodle.
nice little
I could doodle.
doodles. Like you could make a song out of it.
If I had a nice piece of chalk, I could copy it down for study later.
Yeah, I could copy it in your spellbook.
Uh-huh.
So
So
that's
I would like to fly a little ways over so I'm not over the abyss.
Good call.
And then I'm going to save.
okay. So
Hold on.
And bless dissipates.
Blessipates.
This is the first time we've outrun it.
Okay.
Bless the pains.
Okay. So back up to her. That there. That's it. Yeah.
Big move.
And I don't think anyone's gonna go before Spider, so I'm gonna have
No.
Spider go first. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Double moves to get back on the platform.
Spooky motherfucker from behind.
But that's a double move, so it can't act yet.
And then
She's definitely going to take a 5-foot step away. And then she's going to drop a personal fireball on that.
Both of me reflex.
saves.
23.
18.
The base is 22, and the DC is 18.
DC 18. So we both take 22.
Okay.
No,
you-
I take 11.
And you have improved vision or regular vision?
It's just regular.
Okay, so you still take 4.
Cool.
Okay, Poco?
Yes.
Just double checking your turns over.
Okay.
Okay.
Spider went.
I'd like to. God, she's out of my fucking range for that. If that's
The fuck you mean again?
What?
that's the
I'm going
case.
to use the rest.
Okay, I'll hold until you're back then.
I looked at Sarah and went, I smell like fish sticks. And she went, again? And I was like, fucking excuse me. Taking 3 fucking fireballs over here.
And Furious Focus is the only reason Poco's still combat viable. God, I hate doing the same thing, but it's fucking effective, so I'll probably just do it.
Here's the thing.
I just want to win this fight.
We've been battling this particular witch for 3
Oh
hours.
my
Yep.
god, yeah.
And she is hovering over a pit that half the party can't fucking access.
Yep.
So please do the same thing. Kill this stupid witch.
I know.
End this stupid fight.
I want to. I can't.
That way.
And then set the spider
That is
sing.
actually hilarious.
Okay.
Or if everyone can get out of the way, I will whale Goma into.
You'd have to be behind Goma, which is not gonna happen. Okay, cool. You okay, Dex?
Oh, yeah.
Decide relief.
I need some meat.
Respect.
Systems.
Okay, I did my move.
Hey, thanks for checking out Flavortext. Hope we could spice up your lives a bit, but if that wasn't to your tastes, we've always got at least 2 campaigns going. Link! So here's hoping the other one's a little more palatable. And if you're hungry for more, you can always check out the previous episode here. Link! Thanks again. Welcome to the table.